Oh. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the What the Fuck podcast. This is episode number 19, and I sound fucking tired right now because I fucking slept like shit and barely got any sleep. And so Austin's making me do the intro because if you remember, one time when Austin was going through the same thing, I made him do the intro. So yeah. So I'm fucking tired right now, and to help me wake up, our first topic is something that Austin is itching to talk about. He cannot wait to talk about it. So Austin, take it away with your rant to start off the podcast.
Well, god damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, dude. Samoa Joe, injured again.
Yep.
Again. I swear to God. I'm just... How can he be the Samoan submission machine where he always submits to a fucking injury? How? How?
The Samoan IV machine.
God,
He's always fucking injured in the hospital.
Like, I just... Why do we have the dead corpse of fucking Danny Burch and we get fucking Samoa Joe taken away from us? Why?
Do you want me to use that zombie Danny Burch that you made for this? Oh god.
Fucking, like, God... Oh, dude, like, who's gonna be the champion now? Who? There's nobody worthy. There's nobody worthy on that fucking brand.
The only person I can think of is Pete Dunne or Kyle O'Reilly. But that's the only two people I can think of.
Even then, they had Kyle O'Reilly going for the Cruiserweight champion, and they had Pete Dunne lose multiple fucking times.
Yep. Well, they were doing. They were gonna do a fatal four-way. It was gonna be Pete Dunne versus Kyle O'Reilly versus LA Knight versus I think Johnny Gargano, or it might have been somebody else. It was going to determine who was going to face Samoa Joe.
So 3 people who have lost and LA Knight. Nice.
Yep.
Like, what?
Fresh off the hot storyline of being, well, he's no longer $1 Million champion because Cameron Grimes is $1 Million champion now, I think. And so, yeah.
This is why I only care about Index on that fucking brand.
Oh yeah. Well, we will be talking about it on the podcast because this week, tomorrow, as of the recording of this podcast, is going to be the debut of the new NXT, or as they're calling it, NXT 2.0. So
I will be watching
both
it.
Check it out, and we'll talk about it on episode 20. So.
Yeah. Oh, 2.0 for 20. 20.
Yeah, they played
2.0.
like a ad for it on SmackDown, and the ad got shit all over. So
well, the fucking logo gives me epilepsy. So
well, the only thing that I know they're doing tomorrow is they're having the Index wedding.
That's the only thing I care about. So
they were gonna have a fatal 4-way to see who's gonna face Joe, but I don't know if now they're gonna make that match for the vacated title or what. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know because Joe can't stop getting fucking injured. Like, it's pissing me off. Just stop.
It's so funny. I remember one of the last times he got injured, it was over something stupid. I don't know if you remember, but it was he did a TV commercial where they had him go through a table and he got injured.
It's like
TV commercial.
The thing is though, Devin, he was doing so good in 2019, and then he got injured. Yeah. Came back at the beginning of 2020, then he got injured.
Then he was on fucking commentary for a while.
Yeah, for fucking months.
And then he finally came back to NXT, and then won the NXT championship from Cross, and then got injured.
Like, how brittle are his fucking bones?
I don't know.
Christ.
He's supposed to be Regal's muscle, you know.
The only muscle he's got is fucking water weight. God damn.
I'd like to know, like, if he keeps sustaining, like, the same injury, like, if it's a body part that keeps getting injured,
I
or if
know.
somehow he manages to get a different injury every time.
I know. At one point it was a lot of concussions,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what this injury. We don't even know what this injury is. We don't even know.
Yeah.
But it's pissing me off. Like why?
It's pissing me off.
I had a little fucking hope for Joe's Tyler Rain and Index. That's all I fucking had. That's all I had. And I only have hope for Index because that's gonna be a fucking train wreck. Like, it's not even fucking. Ah, dude, like I can't even. I can't. Jesus Christ. Like what? And it's bad enough fucking like Trips had a cardiac event.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, cardiac event Trips.
We can talk about that because apparently they said it's a what the fuck they say it's like a hereditary thing or something, but it's I don't know. It was crazy. It just happened out of nowhere, and then he had to have a procedure done, which they said thankfully he's gonna make a full recovery. I highly doubt that he's probably ever gonna wrestle again, though.
Well,
I don't. I mean, you never know, but it just seems unlikely now that this has happened. But I mean, it's this whole situation is well, it's not as serious to the AEW fans.
oh, oh dear fucking
Because
god.
you want to know what they said about the Triple H thing?
What?
They
Dude.
said that All Out was so good that it caused Triple H to have a heart attack.
Fuck my life, dude.
I kept seeing that on Instagram. They're like, wow, All Out must have been so good, and they're like, oh, seeing Adam Cole debut, Triple H
Okay.
just his heart couldn't take it, is what they were saying.
My my I may make jokes about Road Dogg and his heart palpitations, and fucking Shawn Michaels and his lazy eye, and Trips and his cardiac event, but that's fucked. That's just fucked.
No.
Don't fucking compare your garbage goddamn company to a fucking real life event. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, you call it garbage, but it is beating Monday Night Raw on the ratings
It
now.
had one. It's Raw. Raw.
Well, but the AEW fans are freaking out about it because this is only step one in the
Devin,
process of killing WWE Austin.
I'm pretty sure Law and Order beats Raw every fucking week. Like, I'm not even. I'm pretty sure the reruns of Friends on TBS beats Raw.
But even awesome. But even your favorite Chris Jericho said
He's
that
not my favorite. It's far from
he's
that.
he said um that he believes that that sooner rather than later, in approximately 6 months. I think I stated this on one of the past episodes that he stated that he thinks AEW is going to completely beat WWE in all their ratings.
Well, he's full of shit. Okay.
I'm pretty sure SmackDown is still getting over 2 million, I think. Or about 2
Dude,
million, somewhere around that number.
yeah, SmackDown is doing great right now. There is no way they're gonna jump up another fucking million in 6 months. You are high if you think that.
And they like the thing is like they even have CM Punk too, and they're still not
No,
like
they're
that.
still.
You would think that would have been the thing to send them to that level, but
I
even
never thought
then,
I would say this because I hated both of these people like a long time ago. But they have Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns on their fucking show.
yeah.
And Becky Lynch for now, which I don't know if you heard this, but they're thinking about drafting Becky Lynch to Raw.
I mean, for one, she's the champion, so that doesn't
No,
really make sense.
if they do, what would happen? What would be Bianca would get the title back from her at Extreme Rules, and she would go to Raw because
Yeah, but
apparently USA is pressuring WWE to give either Brock or Becky, and you can't give Brock away because it's not gonna work. So
well, if they would actually sit down and book their show correctly and make everybody feel important, because they have stars, they have Randy Orton,
yeah,
they have Bobby Lashley, who they don't treat like a fucking star, even though he's the WWE champion. They have Damian Priest, who that can be a big star. He's the U.S. champion. They fucking they have
yeah.
people that could be stars. I mean, it's not really worth much value now, but they fucking have Jeff Hardy, who they could make, who could be fucking something still as a legend. They could use him and fucking Randy Orton like how they're using Edge.
I mean, it's worth even less than Jeff Hardy now, but they have Cross.
Yeah, who
I mean,
could have been a big fucking star.
yeah, we talked about Cross 3 weeks in a row because of how they fucked him.
Yep. Are you trying to make it 4?
No, no, I don't want to talk about Cross right now. I fucking don't.
Oh man, like they have stars. Like they have fucking. I mean, they have Charlotte. That's a given. Even though a lot of people don't like Charlotte, Charlotte is their biggest women's wrestler they have.
They had
They
Alexa
fucking
Bliss to an
they have Rhea
extent.
fucking Ripley,
Like,
and they ruined Rhea Ripley.
they ruined Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley,
Nikki Ass.
with the right like training or like character, they could have had Nikki Ass as a good fucking star, but no, they
Like,
definitely didn't have Nia Jax or even Marie because they're or Dewdrop
oh,
because
but what
they're not
about
stars.
Dewdrop Austin?
They're not stars. I mean, they even have Shayna Baszler, but they don't do shit with her.
No,
I've
because
talked.
they'd rather push Nia Jax than push her.
I've talked about my problems with what they've done with Shayna Baszler on this fucking platform before. So,
Hmm.
it's just like, fuck it, whatever.
They have people. That's what doesn't make sense to me. They have people. They just don't book any of them correctly. And the only
Like,
legit stars they have is Bobby Lashley and somewhat Randy Orton. And that's it. And their only answer unfortunately, the only answer they have to Brock Lesnar right now is Goldberg, and that's not good.
no, no, it's not good. It's one of the worst answers they could bring.
That's all they have right now.
Dude, I would rather Draws get back in the fucking ring.
Oh my god.
I would! At least he'd be able to do something worthwhile.
In a wheelchair?
Yes!
Christ.
God,
Well, maybe
Goldberg.
maybe they can
Goldberg's
push
son.
Gage Goldberg.
No, Goldberg's son couldn't even sell. No, actually he oversold. I'm sorry.
He put him in the hurt lock for like 1 second and he just passed out.
Like, no, teach your kid. That's why he can't sell, because he's Goldberg's son.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up who's on the Raw roster right now, so we can
Oh, I
discuss
can name a few.
who's
Mustafa Ali.
who they had that stars.
Mustafa Ali's on there. Mansoor, because they're a team now. Because even though they're not the same race, I don't even think Vince thinks, you know what, put them together. Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Ricochet, Humberto Carrillo,
Okay, I have the roster pulled up here. So here's fucking get out of here with that fucking ad. They have we didn't even think of this. They have fucking AJ fucking Styles.
They do. What the fuck are they doing with him?
He's
Nothing.
stuck in a team with Omos or
Dude,
Amos, or whatever they're calling him.
at least he was a fucking tag team champion.
Yeah.
But now he's not because Randy Orton and fucking Matt Riddle are.
Well, I don't know how this is gonna make you feel, but this thing lists Goldberg as an official member of the Raw roster.
Go fuck yourself.
They have. I mean, he was sort of. They have the Miz, but they're not doing anything with the Miz
They're
anymore.
never gonna do anything with the Miz. Dude, I was so shocked when they actually had him win the championship for a week.
Yeah. They. It's like there's some people I want to say like Kofi since he was WWE champion before, but then it's like he's just in the New Day. They have Asuka. I don't know where Asuka is.
Doing TikToks.
I heard some people saying she was injured, but I don't know because there's like this thing going around that one of those like wrestling news Twitter accounts was saying she was injured, and then Asuka like responded to it, and she was like, "Don't believe this fake information," or whatever. So I don't know unless they're just straight up not using her. I don't know. I mean, they have John Morrison, but you already seen how they treat John. Why do they have Maurice as an official roster member? She's not even there anymore.
I would rather see Maurice than John Morrison at this point.
I like how for Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce it says they're official members of Raw and SmackDown.
Can you tell me why Sonya Deville is cleared to compete, and she's all good with showing up on screen, but she's not an active roster member no more?
I don't know. Oh, but Austin Raw has they have a Uno wild card per se that they could use, Austin.
Uno wild card. Who?
The man that debuted that everybody forgot about, Riddick Moss.
Oh my! Get the fuck out of here.
They have Austin. They have Veer and Shanky. You don't think they're stars?
No.
They have Reggie as the 24/7 champion. He's not a star. He was on Dancing with the Stars. The Miz is on Dancing with the Stars right now. They're not stars.
You really want me to do another roster roast, don't you?
Oh, but Austin, they have Keith Lee. Where's Keith Lee?
Probably doing something better with his wife in bed.
But Austin, they have your favorite Jackson Riker.
Go fuck yourself.
They have Drew Gulak, Austin.
Wonderful. Maybe he can get Grim on Raw. You know they're cool. Drew Gulak and Grim.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
They have Cedric Alexander, but they don't use him. They have Shelton Benjamin. They don't use him either. Oh, but Austin, they have a Uno Draw 4 wild card that they can use.
Who?
They have a Shotgun Blast that they could use, a diamond in the rough, if you will, that they could use as a challenger for the WWE Championship.
Who?
Because he is still a Raw roster member, Austin. They have the one and only, the legend, Titus O'Neil is still a roster
my
member.
fucking god. Why? He hasn't wrestled in years.
You're telling me you don't want to see the leader of Titus Worldwide face Bobby Lashley for the WWE title?
No.
But Austin, they have T-Bar. And they have Mace they could use for the WWE title. They have Sheamus with his Sable gimmick. of "Don't touch my face." Who else do they have?
Can we stop talking about the Raw roster? It's making me sad.
They have Lacey Evans, who is still pregnant, or she might have had her kid by now. I don't know. They have Elias, who's not Elias anymore because they say Elias is dead and he hasn't been on Raw since. So,
I can't wait for Samson to debut.
oh my God! It says Bruce Pritchard is an official roster member.
Brother Love. I don't fucking know.
Oh, but they have Byron Saxton.
Great, he could do that complicated finisher he used to do.
They have R-Truth, or Riddle.
Riddle's a tag team champion, and R-Truth is a comedy character.
They have Xavier Woods, the creator of Up Up Down Down.
Oh, but no, people are saying he's confirmed to AEW because he took a picture with Lance Archer. So...
They have Ivar and Eric.
I don't care.
They have so many stars, Austin. But they apparently. I mean, what is Becky Lynch gonna do for them that she's not doing for SmackDown right now? Like, she has a cringe gimmick right now. They're calling her Big Time Bex and Ratings Rebecca and all that shit. Like she's still the same cringy the man character, and it's even worse now. And like, I mean, SmackDown's not without its own problems because I mean, if you want, we can get into why people are very upset with SmackDown right now. Since we just shit all over Raw.
Might as well.
So, the problem with Raw, I mean, Raw has a lot of problems. The problem with SmackDown now is it apparently has to do with their women's wrestling. Not their women's roster. SmackDown has a good women's roster. The problem is, the last time, apparently, from what I understand, the last time SmackDown had a women's match was the last time they did Bianca Belair versus Zelina Vega. That was the last time SmackDown had a women's match on the program. And the women's wrestling stands are very pissed about this. They have only had Toni Storm on SmackDown once since being called up, and they teased her doing a love storyline with Dolph Ziggler. I don't know if you saw that.
Why? Why?
Because I don't know. But so they've had women's segments like with Becky Lynch and stuff, but that's it. They haven't had any matches. And the biggest thing that sent the women's wrestling stands over the edge was this past SmackDown was at Madison Square Garden, and it was the 9/11 tribute event, the 20-year anniversary of their 9/11 tribute event that they did back in 2001 when it happened. So there was supposed to be a match on the show. You know, we saw Rollins and Edge 2. We saw, Bianca and Becky had a segment. We saw Brock Lesnar and Roman. We saw the Demon Finn Balor return, you know. We saw the Usos and Street Profits again for no reason. And there was supposed to be a women's tag team match. It was supposed to be such a big match that it was supposed to be Zelina Vega and Carmella versus Toni Storm and Liv Morgan. But the match got cut due to time because they felt it wasn't important enough to be on the 9/11 show.
Dude,
and
you know what this is reminding me of? It's a serious thing that it should have been on the show, but this is reminding me of the first Total Divas episode where Nikki and Brie were just going like, they cut her match from WrestleMania. Oh my god, the Funkadactyls versus the Bella Twins was going to be such a special match.
Did they really fucking say that?
Yes.
Jesus Christ! And these fucking women want to make a return to wrestling, and people want Brie Bella to go to AEW because Bryan Danielson's there.
I'm sorry. I do like feel for the women in that like SmackDown match because they deserve like a spotlight. But fuck,
Well, the thing
that just
was, what
reminded me
really
of
sent
that.
people over what really sent people over the edge was it makes me feel really bad for Zelina Vega. One, because of how they're using her, and two, because of this, because she had like tribute gear made because her dad is
Oh
one of the people
shit.
that died during 9/11 in the
Well,
attack,
fuck.
and she had like this whole tribute gear made and stuff, and then they just cut her match. And like she posted on Twitter about it, and she was like, "Never mind." ... And she was like upset about it. And like all the women that were supposed to wrestle, they just put like ... on their Twitter, and they're all like disappointed. But I can pull up what some of the wrestling fans were saying about it. Let me go to the message because I sent you everything for the podcast this time.
Well, shit. Now I feel like
Okay.
that's fucked.
Okay, so this rant comes from Breeze Lunatic on Instagram. It says, the fact that us women's wrestling fans have to make a post like this every few months or so is actually disappointing. The fact we deal with having to see our talented women's superstars get treated like this is disappointing. To think we fought so hard with the hashtag Give Divas a Chance 6 years ago after a short women's match where WWE acknowledged it, but they have been so on and off with the booking for their women's division as they move forward. Last night, we saw one women's segment on a 2-hour show, then later saw the women of SmackDown voice their frustration after not being used. These women were in gear ready to put on a match at Madison Square Garden but didn't get to. This was even the second week on SmackDown with no women's wrestling matches. It's honestly so frustrating, upsetting, and angry to see this treatment happen, especially since it isn't even a rare occasion. The women are no different than the men, so they deserve equal, in all caps, treatment, equal, in all caps, booking, equal, in all caps, TV time. Until we see that happen, we have to keep voicing our frustration. The men get about the majority of the show while the women receive little to no portion of it. We're tired of it. Give the SmackDown Women's Division a chance. Women's wrestling matters. Hashtag women's wrestling.
I do gotta feel like I'm not even like a women's wrestling stan, but like at that point, yeah, at least give them a chance.
Well, this person on Twitter said, this person like posted the screenshots of all the women's wrestlers' responses of them being disappointed, and this person said they got cut, frowny face. And then someone responded and said Edge and Rollins 2 was one of the greatest TV matches ever, so them getting cut for time is not in vain.
No, dude, that's
And
fucked.
then the person who posted on Instagram said sacrifices have to be made sometimes, and besides, they would have gotten a 5-minute match anyway. If that part's
Five
true, they probably would have had a short match.
5 minute match or not though, like that's still like fucked.
Well, you know, WWE doesn't care. So
Like
it's like they have like honestly, their women's roster on SmackDown is better than the NXT women's roster now. And somehow they managed to misuse the roster. Still, like you have like hold on a second. You have fucking you have Becky fucking Lynch. You have Bianca Belair. You have Sasha fucking Banks. You have Carmella. You have Liv Morgan. You have Zelina Vega. You have Tony fucking Storm, who has only had one match on SmackDown. Like, And there's probably other women I'm thinking. Oh, they have Bailey still technically, even though she's injured. Like they have a decent women's division, but they just don't really use anybody except Bianca Belair or Becky Lynch or Sasha or Bailey or, dare I say, Carmella. Cat, get down. But it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah, a lot of people are fucking pissed about that.
Well, let's take it away from the wrestling a little bit.
Well, finally.
Because we're
Tired
gonna have
of,
more
like,
later.
I like talking about wrestling, but I get kind of tired of like wrestling being the majority of the fucking podcast now.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple small
If other
topics.
fucking shit would happen, that would be nice.
So,
Like we don't even have any boxing to talk about anymore.
well,
Nothing's
actually,
going on
hang on, hang on.
Like,
If you didn't see, Tito Ortiz got knocked out a few nights ago in a boxing match. But the interesting part was when Tito Ortiz yesterday tweeted out at Logan Paul, we both lost our last matches. Let's entertain our fans. Why the fuck?
well, I mean, that's not gonna happen because Logan Paul retired from boxing. So
Yeah, but like, just what the fuck? Why is everybody going at Logan Paul and not Jake though? Jake actually is still doing it. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Speaking of,
like,
I want to say this real quick before I forget it. I randomly saw on Instagram. I don't know how true this is, but apparently Deji is reportedly having a boxing match in November.
no, he's not.
I randomly seen it on Instagram. I didn't screenshot it, but I randomly seen it. I don't know if it's true. Don't take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's true, but I just wanted to bring that up before I forgot about it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Imagine if it's against NNA.
That would be amazing, dude.
Because Deji's one of the people that he said that people want him to face.
Jesus Christ.
NNA has not revealed who he's facing yet for Social Knockout 2.
Jesus Christ. Well, maybe another boxing match in the making could be Conor McGregor versus Machine Gun Kelly, because
Oh god, I seen that thing.
because Conor McGregor threw a drink at Machine Gun Kelly at the VMAs. What the fuck, dude? I don't even know how Machine Gun Kelly got Megan Fox. That pissed me off.
Like,
I'm fucking.
I mean, when it comes to that, Machine Gun Kelly ain't winning a fight against Conor McGregor.
Nah, like.
This is the same man that got fucking powerbombed off the stage by Kevin Owens. You
Oh.
really think he's gonna fucking beat Conor McGregor,
Oh,
a
Jesus.
fucking UFC fighter? When
That
you
would-
got
that would-
fucking toothpick Machine Gun Kelly.
Nah, I want to see Machine Gun Kelly versus Blueface. Maybe Conor McGregor versus Beetlejuice.
Oh god. Does Beetlejuice box still?
I don't know. I hope he does, dude.
Imagine Beetlejuice versus NNA.
That would be the best thing ever, dude. NNA versus Arcade Craniacs.
Oh god. I'm assuming it'd be Edward, right?
Yeah. Oh, God.
A dream match I'd like to see is NNA Productions versus Aldo's World.
Oh, dear fucking God.
3 the boxing match takes place at 3 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
What a matchup
Oh.
that would be.
Oh, God.
I mean, to be fair, Aldo, like, I mean, I don't think he's gonna box, but when the whole KSI and Logan fights were going on, Aldo was calling both of them out, saying he wants to fight them.
Jesus Christ.
Does anybody else remember when fucking Rucka was trying to box people?
Oh, dear God, dude.
I remember that.
That's the guy who made that, like, Ronald McDonald fucking character.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Well, speaking of KSI, I guess, Side Plus is now a thing.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What is it exactly? I
I
know it's a
don't know.
Sidemen thing.
I feel like it's a streaming service, but
I heard them say something about them like they're gonna be making like their own app or something.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to pay for it because it's just like I'm already paying for a couple things now, like monthly. So
Yeah, Austin's got to pay for his his AEW Heels subscription.
nah, dude, nah.
Oh my god.
Hell would freeze over before I get fucking AEW heels.
Well,
Like,
speaking of AEW,
oh no, we're still on the. Let's not go. Let's not go back into wrestling for now. Let's wait.
well, this is the only AEW topic I have, I think.
Fine, fine.
Tony Khan gave his thoughts on what he thinks of Jim Cornette.
And what is it? What are his thoughts on Jim Cornette?
Well, I only have this quote here. He said, Tony Khan on Jim Cornette. I really admire him and have looked up to him since I was a kid. Now, isn't it ironic that he says that with how much fucking AEW shits on Jim Cornette?
I think it's funny as fuck because Jim Cornette just called him a fucking virgin.
Jim Cornette has called him a lot of things.
Yeah, he's called him a dog winker. Like what? Like what the fuck? How? Okay.
I don't know. I feel like Tony Khan was saying that just so like it doesn't make him look bad, like making it look like he's like stooping down to Jim Cornette's level of insulting people or something.
Oh dear God.
But that's my
Well,
only AEW topic.
good. No more. We could talk about how Insomniac has released 2 trailers exclusive to the PS5. Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine.
Yeah, fucking Insomniac, they gotta stop. I can only nut so many times to a game.
Dude, I'm so hyped for Wolverine. Like, I played through Like, I like Spider-Man, but Wolverine looks bad fucking ass, dude. Just by, like, the few seconds they showed.
I only played through the first Marvel Spider-Man. I haven't got Miles Morales yet. I was gonna wait until I got a PS5 to play Miles Morales, but at this point,
I will say you have time because both those games are coming out in 2023.
Well, like I'm debating I'm debating on getting Miles Morales sooner because I'm like I genuinely have no fucking clue when I'm gonna get a PS5 because they're still not available.
I'm about to say fuck it and just get it on PS4 as well. Like, if I'm being completely honest, it's like,
yeah, I mean,
so.
I have not seen any. I have not seen a single thing of the game. I have abstained from seeing anything because when I go into it, I want it to be a fresh
Dude,
experience. I don't want anything spoiled.
the only thing I've seen is the promo stuff for it and the Into the Spider-Verse suit, which looks fucking amazing, dude. Like, it actually has the animation, like, style of Into the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Yeah, so I really want to fucking get that. But Wolverine's gonna be amazing, dude. Like, they only showed, like, the claws coming out of his hands, but fuck, dude. Like, it looks amazing. Amazing.
So is it like which Wolverine is it? Is it like the yellow costume Wolverine or is it like the X-Men Wolverine?
I think it's
Like the
X-Men because they didn't show yellow costume. They just showed him in the bar,
So is it like the
and
Hugh Jackman version?
I mean, I'm here. I could send you the trailer because it's
God.
not long. Here, let me find it real quick.
I can't wait to play as fucking Logan.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's like 45 seconds long. No, I'm not fucking getting a car right now.
Oh shit, I forgot I did have another. I had two more things to do with AEW. I forgot about
God
that.
damn it.
I was scrolling down. I didn't see it.
Sent you the trailer. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. I had to fucking. Oh my god, I had to fucking cough for a second because I was eating my food and I swallowed something down the wrong pipe. That fucking sucked.
Well, I sent you the Wolverine trailer.
Austin said, "Wow." I was playing. I'm clicking on it now. Hold on. Fucking load.
Here, we'll watch it together. I'm at 000.
I'm at 000.
Alright. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Have you seen this already?
Yeah, I have. I haven't heard any of the sounds though, because I watched it at work.
So, fucking. Is Insomniac just gonna make a fucking game for like every superhero now?
Well, no, because, I mean, Square Enix has the rights to Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, so
So they have like the rights to every superhero that's in the Avengers?
I assume
Because
so.
Spider-Man's in the Avengers technically.
I don't know actually what people they have the rights. Like, I know they have. I don't know. I trust Insomniac more because they're fucking
Mhm.
good.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It looks really good. It,
Yeah.
that's the thing that fucking sucks, though, man. There are so many games coming out that I want, and they're all gonna
Yeah.
be fucking $60 a piece.
I mean, we still we still gotta both get Nickelodeon All Stars or whatever
Yeah,
when it
and
comes out.
fucking Sons of the Forest, and
Yeah.
Back for Blood, and Evil Dead, and fucking Miles Morales, and fucking oh, excuse me, WWE 2K22, which we can talk about that in a minute. Um, it's like fuck, man. And now these two fucking games get announced. It's like I'm fucking hyped, but at the same time, my wallet's not. My
Well,
bank account's not excited.
if your wallet and bank account's gonna be fucking empty, like
Like
I have
yours
a
will be too
feeling.
if you get all these games.
I mean, I have a feeling Nickelodeon All Stars is probably just gonna be like a $40 game at best.
You say that, but watch it come out and it's gonna like the regular game's gonna be $40, but then it's gonna have like a deluxe edition that's like $80 or
What's gonna
something.
be in the deluxe edition? What are they gonna give me? Fucking
I don't
goddamn the
know.
iCarly deluxe edition pack where I could play as fucking a spaghetti taco. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Maybe they can put a salmon cat pack in there.
Oh dear God!
I
Put Dan
don't know.
Schneider.
Oh, there you go. It's Dan Schneider boss fight.
Oh my fucking God! Yeah, I watched gameplay for that. It's legit just Smash Bros.
Hmm. Oh,
Like
fucking
they
god.
released
You know what?
gameplay.
Fucking speaking of Dan Schneider,
Oh God!
man. So I finished Vice City finally, right? Tell me why the credits are rolling, and in the credits, all I see, like it's showing the names of everybody who worked on the game, right? Tell me why I
Yeah.
see Dan Schneider.
Oh.
I will
when
say
did
through
when
the
did that come
playthrough,
out?
it came out in 2003.
Yeah, that was before he worked with Nickelodeon. No, wait, it was when he was working with Nickelodeon. He was working with Nickelodeon while he did that. Wait.
I mean, I having played through it, there was no explicit shots of feet or anything that I could recall.
Well, okay.
So I was just shocked to see Dan Schneider's name.
You
Like I
know,
even said it in the video. As soon as I saw it, I was like, fuck it, it's ruined. The playthrough's ruined.
every time I hear Dan Schneider now, I just think of that poorly fucking, like, awfully aged, Filthy Frank song. Have
Oh
you ever heard
god,
it?
no, I haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
At first, I didn't know what Dan Schneider looked like, but then I finally like saw what he looked like, and I was like, okay, he looks like the kind of guy that would do that.
It's called Nickelodeon Girls. Oh dear God.
So it's a song about Dan Schneider.
Kinda.
Hi, sorry to disturb you this late in the night.
God.
I have a serious inquiry.
It's by Filthy Frank.
My question is, what the fuck are you doing? You know, y'all used to have some fire bitches, and when I turn on the TV, I'm trying to see my favorite bitches. Zoe 101? Jeanette McCurdy? Oh my god. And now all you got is these preteens. Bro, and I'm not a pedo. I'm not trying to look at these little kids and get aroused. Now I can't watch Nickelodeon with my dick in my hand anymore.
Oh my.
Oh my fucking god.
This is some fucking bullshit. Dan Schneider. Bring all my bitches back. I need all my bitches. I need all my bitches. The new shit you put out is whack. Dan Schneider.
I'm
Does
not
Dan
playing them.
Schneider still make shows?
No.
What does he do now?
Don't know honestly.
He still gets credited in the new iCarly.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure it says create. It still says created by Dan Schneider.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God! Somebody said now that Filthy Frank's doing music, imagine the awkwardness of him meeting Ariana Grande. Oh.
So, all right, Austin. You have to choose one person to make your cartoon, or well, you have to choose one person to make your show for your kids show for your network.
Oh dear
Do
God.
you choose Dan Schneider or Butch Hartman?
Ah, ah. What would have made it?
You can
I'm glad you didn't say John K. too. Jesus Christ.
who?
John K.
I don't know who that is.
Guy who made Ren and Stimpy. I'm gonna talk about him eventually.
Oh yeah. I forgot that's what his name was.
Yeah. I'm not answering that question.
Austin
Because
picks Dan Schneider. There we
nah.
go. Well, since we're talking about Dan Schneider, since it kind of has those cancellation kind of vibes, do you want to tell me who got canceled this week?
Uh. uh. Okay. It's a twofer. It's a twofer this week.
Mm-hmm.
First, Trisha Paytas.
Oh yeah.
Basically, on an episode of Frenemies with her and Ethan from H3H3, she accused her old teacher of molesting her. That episode has now been unlisted. um, and she is now facing praise and cancellation. So, because on one hand, that teacher has passed away, and people are just going after his family, and on the other hand, people are just canceling her.
Well, hopefully that teacher wasn't a Mr. Stanley.
Hopefully, I mean, why would you do it with Trisha Paytas? But I don't know.
I don't think I shared that story on the podcast yet about Mr. Stanley. Oh man, what a man that was. So, if you're curious who Mr. Stanley is, he was my my seventh grade science teacher, and he was a nice guy. He was a good science teacher, and I had his class through seventh grade, and in eighth grade I didn't have his class anymore. But what happened was, I don't know how it started, but he basically had intercourse with an underage girl that went to the high school that I was at, so that way she could get good grades. And it somehow ended up getting out around the school, and he got fired and went to prison. Keep in mind he had a wife and kids of his own too. So yeah, so Mr. Stanley, I don't know if you're still in prison, but if you're not, come on the podcast.
Oh no, oh no.
But yeah, it's always crazy when I hear stories about like teachers and stuff like that, because it always makes me think of Mr. Stanley. Because it's crazy that I had a teacher that was like that. Not to me, but like it's crazy to think that. But yeah, hopefully that teacher didn't actually do anything to Trisha Paytas.
Hopefully not. I don't know. But it's getting to the point where, like, H3H3 are getting talked about too, so it's stressing the Ethan's wife, Hila, and she's pregnant, so she doesn't need that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're taking, like, a week off as well from social media.
Man, it's like I said before when we talked about, like, anytime we talk about H3H3, like, anytime I fucking hear about them, it's always, like, it's nothing that's ever good. It's always, Ethan is in this drama, or H3H3 is in trouble for this, or H3H3 has to apologize for this, or Ethan's in drama with this person, or this person, or this person. Like, I'm always seeing that, like, they're surrounded by fucking drama, like, all the time. and it's always something else. I never hear anything good about H3H3.
The only thing that I've heard good in the past couple years is them having kids. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like
But
that. That's the
literally
only
any
thing.
other time I hear H3H3 or Ethan's name, it's always something to do with some kind of drama. Like, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I couldn't deal with that much drama that constantly.
Imagine what their kids are gonna do when they grow up. Like, what are they gonna fucking do when all this drama's happening? Like, they're gonna be known as the kids that are their parents are fucking H3H3 and like Gila. Like, that's not fucking great.
Yeah. What's also not great is the other person that's sort of getting canceled. He's not really getting canceled, but somebody, as soon as he got signed to WWE, people started bringing this up. So I told Austin about that. I know this is his segment, but I have the thing on it. So WWE just signed this Olympian. If you didn't see, he was at SummerSlam. His name is Gable Stevenson, and he got signed to WWE recently. And as soon as he got signed, this came out. This was from Jimmy Neutral at Jake's Bad Tweets on Twitter. He said Gable Stevenson was accused of sexual assault in college, and no charges were brought against him because Minnesota has fucked up laws on consent, and the victim was intoxicated.
Oh, that's great, because not only is he a sex offender, basically, like, he's also a hypocrite. Because he basically, what he said, what, like, before he got signed, was, I'm gonna be the next Kurt Angle. That's what he said.
Oh yeah,
and then,
I've seen that thing.
And then
yeah.
he tweeted saying, I'm not the next Kurt Angle, I'm just gonna strive to be like him. Fuck you. No. And people were bringing it up all on the Twitter fucking comments, just screenshotting the post.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Twitter, can I read a tweet from one of our resident favorites here on the podcast, Mr. Chris Jericho?
Yes, 1 second though.
All right, well, I'm gonna read this tweet that Mr. Chris Jericho made, and this has something to do with you, Austin, because in this tweet he talks about his feud with MJF.
Fucking great.
So this came out after he tweeted this after All Out, and this is what Mr. Chris Jericho had to say about his feud with MJF. Are you ready to hear this?
Might as well. I'm never ready to hear a Chris Jericho fucking tweet, but, you know.
Let me get a drink of water for this.
Oh, great.
It's a long tweet. Chris Jericho says, Jericho versus MJF was the, in all caps, longest storyline of my career, ... and one of the best. The angle started in September of 2020, and it ended last night at one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time. Do you need me to stop, or can I keep going?
So keep going, because it's gonna make this longer. We fucking...
Well, usually when I read things like this, you tell me to stop every sentence, so I'm just preparing myself. With the good guy making the bad guy tap out. The angle between the hashtag inner circle and hashtag the pinnacle was full of, get this, Austin, was full of twists and turns, comedy, tragedy.
Fuck off. Nope. Nope. Fuck off, dude. No. No.
Oh my god.
It's not a fucking soap opera, you dumbass.
Oh, he lists a few more. Oh my god.
God, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna fucking scream. Oh my god, I hate Chris Jericho so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much.
We're only
He does
halfway
this
through
all the
this
time. This is why he's blocked. This is why he's blocked. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because he thinks, apparently he's thought this way for years. I don't know if you saw, but Jim Cornette I can't even speak, read a goddamn, like, blog thread from 2001 where he was complaining that everybody, like, criticized his match with RVD at SummerSlam, saying it wasn't the best match.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Fuck you, Chris Jericho. Like, come on. Come on. Like, come. Oh, my God.
Oh my god. Can I continue?
Might as well.
Okay, let me go back a little bit. The angle between the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle was full of twists and turns, comedy, tragedy, friendship, betrayal, blood, bubbly, and genuine animosity.
He had to put bubbly. He had to put bubbly. Fuck you, you bubbly fuck. Fuck Fozzy. Fuck your Jericho ass. I hate you. Oh my god.
But overall, I feel it was a brilliant, expertly told tale that was one of the best in the business in the last 20 years.
No, it was... I'm gonna say this. It was MJF's worst fucking storyline.
Not according to Chris Jericho.
No, it was MJF's worst storyline. And you fucking ruined it, Jericho, because you didn't put MJF over. You sit there and had him beat you 3 times.
Oh
3 times in singles competition. But no, you couldn't let that happen because Jerichova's gotta save the fucking day.
Oh.
No, he's gotta save the day, and he's gotta make one more fucking match. One more match to where he wins and he comes out on top. Fuck you, Jericho. You have a god complex.
Oh my god. He said, I feel it was a brilliant, expertly told tale that was one of the best in the business from the last 20 years. I hope all of you enjoyed watching this pro wrestling magnum opus.
The thing,
No,
he did not say that. You're lying.
Yes, he did.
You're lying. He said pro wrestling magnum opus. Shut the fuck up. No.
You know what we should do one day for shits and giggles? we should like we should listen to and review an episode of Talk is Jericho to see how fucking bad it is.
Oh my god, that would kill me, dude.
Oh god. Okay, to make it fair, I guess we could do the Lana episode, so I would hate it too.
Like, what? Why does he think this way? Why does he think this way? I don't understand. What is happening
He definitely has a massive ego.
What is happening in his brain that where he thinks not a 51-year-old man now beating a fucking young up-and-coming talent is the magnum opus of pro wrestling. Fuck you.
I'll just read this last part real quick.
That's like saying Ape vs. Monster is the magnum opus of film. It's not. Jesus Christ.
He said, I hope all of you enjoyed watching this pro wrestling magnum opus as much as we did telling it. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. On to the next challenge. Hashtag AEW All Out. So I wonder what his next challenge is going to be. Who's Jericho going to put under next?
Jesus fucking Christ. I can't. Oh, dude. Ah, my head, dude. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, dude. I just. Man, why? Like, I cannot. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. God, I don't even. I'm trying to look at what's trending too.
Did you say you're trying to look at what's trending?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at what's trending because I'm trying to. I'm
Well,
trying
I
to
can go into
fucking.
my last AEW topic for real this time.
Oh, great.
We can go over Dave Meltzer's star ratings for All Out.
Great.
These
Another. From one delusional fuck to another.
so these are Dave Meltzer's official star ratings for each match at All Out. He gave Eddie Kingston versus Miro a 4 out of 5 stars.
What?
A lot of people hated that match because they said the ending was awful. I
That
didn't see the
doesn't even.
match.
That match doesn't even sound interesting, dude.
Kojima versus Moxley, 4 out of 5 stars.
Of course, he's a Moxley mark.
Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander, 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, and here's the highest rating from Dave Meltzer. Lucha Brothers versus Young Bucks, 5.75 out of 5 stars.
Go fuck yourself, Dave. Go fuck yourself, Dave. No, just go fuck yourself.
The Casino Battle Royal, 3.25 stars. Jericho versus MJF, 3.75 stars. Darby Allin versus Punk, 3 out of 5 stars.
What?
Yep.
What? Okay, go on until we get to the last one. Because I.
QT Marshall versus Paul White, 1 star.
Okay.
And Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega, 5 out of 5 stars.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. No. No, 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 no. The
Oh
only
god, this
match
is
I
another
watched on
rant.
that show, the only match I watched on that show was the CM Punk versus Darby match. That's a fucking at least 4 star. That's not 3 stars. I am.
The
That's.
only matches I watched was Darby versus Punk, QT Marshall versus Paul White, and Christian versus Omega. And I will
Devin.
tell you that Christian Omega match was not a 5 out of 5 star
Devin.
match.
He rated CM Punk versus Darby Allin lower than the Casino Battle Royal.
No, he rated it higher. Oh wait, no, he didn't. You're right. You're right. I was looking at the Jericho MJF rating.
He rated it
He rated Jericho and
lower.
MJF higher than that. um, Jesus Christ. I think Austin just fucking ripped his mic out.
Why?
Oh my god.
Fucking. Oh, I hate him. I hate him. Oh, I hate people. I hate people that like AEW. I hate them. Dude, I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. We gotta get something else. We gotta get something else, dude.
We
We
could
gotta
talk
get
about
something.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh my fucking god.
Because last week we discussed that how, well, I attempted to do a rant on Jeff fighting for the 24/7 title, but the show was hijacked by Austin's cross rant. So uh, so we briefly touched on it. So this week Jeff actually made a statement about him fighting for the 24/7 title. And Jeff Hardy said on Monday night in Miami, that's just what I felt like doing. That's what I had to do. I was in the chase for the 24/7 title, and it just didn't work out. Man, I just came out there, and it didn't work out. But yeah, it's one of those things. I do what they need me to do, and then I move on. That's in the past, and this Monday is the future. So I'm super excited. He sounds like he was fucking high out of his mind when he was giving this statement. And speaking of high out of his mind, he also said this. Jeff Hardy wants a, quote, cinematic match against the Usos inside of a haunted prison. Now, don't get... Now, let me understand this, Jeff. You want a cinematic match inside of a haunted prison? Why? What are you gonna say that it's the Uso Penitentiary? What? Like, what's the reason? Do you think you're fucking Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures? You're gonna go into a fucking abandoned prison and start getting fucking EVPs and shit? Like, what are you and the Usos gonna go smoke a blunt in the prison and bring fucking Riddle with you and RVD with some rolling papers? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do in a fucking haunted prison, Jeff? Like, what the fuck?
Well, speaking of high, apparently, this person called Mama Bear on Twitter sit there and put, this was the third video that popped up when I searched baby videos on YouTube. How much more proof do you people need that they are trying to go after our kids? You wanna know what the video was?
Oh God, what?
Industry Baby by Little Nas X and Jack Harlow.
Oh my God, why?
Oh my fucking God. He just searched up baby video.
Well, speaking of babies, we can get into somebody that's a man baby, because I'm about to tell you why Nova didn't sleep this week.
Oh, great. Give me a second.
Alright, well, I'm looking up his Twitch anyway. If fucking Google would let me... Oh shit, I forgot to play your jingle for the cancel.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Just pretend that didn't happen. Alright. I'm gonna tell you why Nova didn't sleep this week.
I have some stuff to add to it as well after.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we go 7 days ago. Buff Sizz Monday Mauled, 11 hours and 13 minutes. Buff Sizz Tuesday Mauled, 6 days ago, 11 hours and 12 minutes. 5 days ago, Buff Sizz Minimal Mauled, 9 hours and 34 minutes. I don't know what mauled means. I don't know if you know what that means.
I don't
have no
know.
clue. 4 days ago, Buff Sizz lays Shoddy to rest, 11 hours and 46 minutes. And his most recent broadcast from 3 days ago, Buff Sizz avoids Brain Riot, 8 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Go ahead and give him what you have to add. What you have to add to the Nova segment.
Well, I found Nova's Twitter now.
Mm-hmm.
I follow it. I forgot I followed it. But...
Are you gonna block Nova?
I don't know. But if he keeps getting more content out for us, then no. But, you know. But... Basically... Every time somebody asks, like, for example, he posted new upload on his YouTube channel and he posted the link. and this guy said, "Yo, can we get a revival of the Hard Time series? So underrated." James just simply goes, "No." And then, and then somebody said, at UberHaxerNova, bring back the hat. I don't know if you know what the hat was when he played it.
Yeah, that's where he would like draw random games out of the hat and then would play it. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And James goes, "No, period." And then this one was the most like, this was August 19th when he tweeted this. So somebody said, after he posted a new upload thing, "I stopped caring about this a while ago. Got very boring and repetitive quickly. I wish he would play other games. New one, in quotation marks, new ones every time they come out don't count. Instead of GTA. I get it, takes time, but I do like when he plays other games like he used to." So it's a fair statement, right? You would say that's fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Nova. How do new ones that come out as they come out not count? LOL. I've also played pretty good amount of random shit lately. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a minute. I kind of get the hate boner for GTA, but if there ain't shit else, I play what I enjoy. What the fuck? You played a lot of random shit lately.
All he's been playing is GTA.
Exactly!
All he's been uploading to his YouTube is fucking GTA RP highlights.
Exactly! Nova, are you okay?
I genuinely don't know what it is with him. I'm gonna go to his YouTube channel now. I'll tell you what he's been uploading on his YouTube to see if his claims are really true. For some reason, my YouTube is not loading. I don't know why.
Like,
Okay, I might have to restart my phone because nothing is working for some reason. Hold on, I will do it on my
I'm looking
PS4
at it.
since you're recording. Oh, you're looking at it?
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now. I'm gonna do his last 5 uploads.
Okay.
Snitch, Sizz, GTA 5 RP, Bovice, Sizz, GTA 5 RP, Away In, Sizz, GTA 5 RP, Hell Week, Sizz, GTA 5 RP, My Controller Was Rigged, Super Mario Party. Oh, that's okay. We can go further down. Lone War Begins, Sizz, GTA 5 RP. Loans and Warrants, Sizz, GTA 5 RP. Rogue, 4, The Heist, Sizz, GTA 5 RP. Sizno Royale, The Intervention, Sizz, GTA 5, or no, GTA, oh, this is different. GTA RP Highlights. Like, I genuinely, like, legit, before, dude, you could just look at his fucking, like, okay, so, from 3 months ago, from Barry Goes Solo, GTA RP, all the way until that Super Mario Party video, that was 3 months before another game besides GTA was uploaded to his channel.
Christ. I mean,
Yeah.
Is it like he said? Was there not shit else that he could have been playing?
There is. Deathloop came out today as of the recording. Like, that's supposed to be a game that's like hyped up. I don't fucking know what else has came out around recently.
He could have played the beta for Back for Blood, since he used to like Left 4 Dead so much.
Yeah, he could have did that. Like, I genuinely, like, it's 3 months on his YouTube channel of just nothing but fucking GTA RP. Like, that is ridiculous. And even then, the last couple games that he played that weren't GTA was legit just Resident Evil Village and Cyberpunk. Fucking Cyberpunk.
Oh my fucking god.
Like,
I think it's safe to say that Nova has transitioned onto the delusional side of the internet.
he's had to. Like, I his Resident Evil gameplays actually get a lot of views. His fucking
Didn't he
his
do a playthrough of Resident Evil Village?
yeah. Like I said, the last games he played besides fucking GTA was Resident Evil Village and fucking Cyberpunk, like full playthroughs.
It really is sad to see.
I know. Well, another thing that's sad to see.
Oh, hold on. We gotta end my segment. That was why Nova didn't sleep this week.
Yeah. Well, another thing that's sad to see is 2K. Your other segment.
Yeah. So, last week, if you saw last week's episode 18, I did this segment of the show where I read Austin and I guess technically all of you guys the list of every title that Behavior Software has released. And it seemed like it actually went over well because I seen a couple comments saying that people enjoyed me doing that. So this week we are going to, well, I'm going to sort of add it as a new weekly segment of the show. Austin told me I should add it as a weekly segment. He thought it was good, so basically I have decided to name the segment. It's going to be called What Games Have They Made, I think is what I wanted to call it. And the basis of the segment is going to be, like, every week we'll have a different game company that we may or may not like, and then I will read their list of titles they made all the way up until their most recent one to see how good these developers really were, if you will. So,
Okay.
1 second. Huh?
I said okay.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Okay, let me, because I gotta look up the thing. Okay, I'm searching it right now. Alright, come on, fucking load. Just like the last one, just like the behavior software one, this one comes from wikipedia.com, or .org, excuse me. Games published. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me just check and see where it starts. Oh my god, 2K has released a lot of games. And and great, they have a subsection of re-releases as well. Nice. Okay. So, 2K's first game came out in 2005, February 2005 to be exact. And their first ever game was on the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, and it was Major League Baseball 2K5.
Oh god.
Oh, but in March 2005, for the Microsoft Windows, PS2, and Xbox, they made Ford Racing 3. They didn't make 2 or 1. They made Ford Racing 3 only.
Jesus Christ.
In April 2005, for Windows and Xbox, they made Close Combat: First to Fight. What the fuck is this game? Ew, it's a military game. What the fuck is this? I don't even know. It looks bad. Also in April 2005, for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, they made Ford Mustang: The Legend Lives. Also in April 2005, for Windows exclusively, they made Stronghold 2. What is Stronghold 2? Oh, it's a medieval game. Okay. Also in April/May 2005, for the Xbox and PlayStation 2, they made Motocross Mania 3.
Oh my god.
In July 2005, for the Xbox, they made Sid Meier's Pirates. September 2005, for the PS2 and Xbox, they made NHL 2K6. Also in September 2005, they made NBA 2K6.
Oh my god, dude.
Also in September 2005, they made Top Spin. In October 2005, for Windows, PS2, and Xbox, they made Conflict: Global Terror.
Jesus Christ.
In October 2005, they made Serious Sam 2. What the fuck is Serious Sam 2?
The fuck is Serious?
Ew, it's a first-person shooter game, and it looks like a dollar store Duke Nukem.
Oh dear God.
Also in October 2005, I'm assuming that this is one of their famous re-releases, they made Major League Baseball 2K5, but this one is the World Series edition.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. On the same day, in October 2005, they made Shattered Union. Also on the same day in 2005, for the Game Boy Advance, PS2, and Xbox, they made World Poker Tour. On October 24th, 2005, they made Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth for Xbox. What is Call of Cthulhu? Ew, the cover looks disgusting. He looks like fucking oh, what the fuck is his name? From Suicide Squad. I can't think of his name. The reptile. I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, Killer Croc?
Yeah, he looks like Killer Croc.
Oh,
That's
God.
Cthulhu looked like. On the same day in 2005, they released on Windows exclusively Viet Cong 2.
Viet Cong?
It looks like it's a rip-off Call of Duty for the PC.
Oh, dear
That's what
God.
it is. The next day, October 25th in 2005, for Windows, they made Sid Meier's Civilization 4.
Oh, dear God.
Also, November 2005, for the PS2 and Xbox, they made Zathura. I have no idea what it is, and when I click on it, it doesn't take me to a game page, so I have no clue what the game is. On November 15th, 2005, they made their first title for the Xbox 360, Amped 3. Here's another re-release. The next day, November 16th, they released NBA 2K6 on the Xbox 360. And the same day, they also re-released NHL 2K6 on the Xbox 360.
Jesus Christ.
On November 21st, 2005, for the Xbox and PlayStation 2, they released College Hoops 2K6.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. And then their first game of 2006, For Windows, PlayStation 2, and Xbox, they made Torino 2006. What the fuck is Torino?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's a game about the Olympics.
Ha ha ha.
February 2006, for PlayStation 2 exclusively, they made 24, the game.
24? The fuck is 24?
It's a third person shooter video game based on the Fox television series 24. Oh my god. In March 2006, for the Xbox 360, they re-released College Hoops 2K6 that came out like 5 months before they re-released it.
Oh my god.
In March 20th, 2006, for Windows and 360, they released The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Oh, in March 2006, they released a sequel on Game Boy Advance, DS, and 360, Top Spin 2. Oh my god. On April 2006, they released their next Major League Baseball title, Major League Baseball 2K6, on the PS2, Xbox, Xbox 360, and the PlayStation Portable.
Why on the portable? Like, why on the
April
portable?
17th, 2006, they made World Poker Tour. May 2006, for the PS2, Xbox, and Windows, they made the Da Vinci Code.
No, they made the game for that. That game sucks.
Oh, but in June 2006, for some reason this took longer to come out because they also released Major League Baseball 2K6 for the GameCube, like 2 or 3 months after it came out on everything else.
Oh my god.
July 2006, for Windows and 360, they released Prey. It was Prey.
I don't know.
I'm trying to see. It's about people being abducted onto an alien spaceship, it says. In July 24th, 2006, for Windows, they released Civ City Rome.
What city?
Civ, C-I-V.
Oh my god. I thought you said Sizz City, and I was about to go back to Nova.
So this has to do with Roman times.
Why?
I don't know.
Who would buy that?
Well, let me see if it says what its sales are. Reception. It has a score of 67 on Metacritic. That's all I see.
Oh dear God.
Oh shit! I lost where I was. Hold on. Okay, I'm back around. Okay, so they didn't release a game in August, but September 2006 they released on the Xbox and the Xbox 360 NHL 2K7. The same month they released NBA 2K7. And then the month after they released NHL 2K7, but on the PS2.
Oh my god.
October 17th, 2006, for the PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, and Xbox, they released Family Guy the video game.
Oh, okay. I actually heard that game's good.
October 17th, 2006, the same day, they released, for the Windows, Sid Meier's Railroads.
What now?
Sid Meier's Railroads.
Why?
A few days later, on October 23rd, they released, for the Windows, Stronghold Legends.
What?
Then a couple days later, for the PSP, on October 29th, they released Dungeon Siege, Throne of Agony. Oh, but here come the re-releases. November 13th, 2006, they released NBA 2K7 and NHL 2K7 for the PlayStation 3, even though it was already on the 360.
2K.
And then Then December 2006, they re-released College Hoops 2K7.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh, but they had another re-release, January 2007, for the PSP exclusively. They re-released Sid Meier's Pirates.
We're only in 2007.
I know.
Why
You
the
wanted
fuck?
me to do this,
I
so
know.
February 2007 for the Game Boy, PS2, and PSP. They released Ghost Rider the game.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Also, February 2007, they released on the Windows Jade Empire Special Edition. The same day, they re-released Major League Baseball 2K7 again. March 13th, 2007, they re-released College Hoops 2K7 again.
Why?
March 19th, they re-released Major League Baseball 2K7 again on the DS and
It's
Game
just
Boy.
re-releases. That's all it is. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, but Austin, their next major title, June 15th, 2007, for the PS2, the PS3, the Wii, the 360, and the Nintendo DS, they made Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer the game.
Oh my god. Why?
And then June 25th, 2007, for all those same consoles, they released The Bigs. What's The Bigs? Oh, it's an MLB game. Okay. I gotta find where I was now. June 25th, 2007, for the PS3 and 360, they released The Darkness.
What the fuck? That sounds like...
It says it's a first-person shooter game.
Of course, it's a first-person shooter, because that's all they fucking know. That's all they fucking want to make besides sports.
Yeah, it's 2K, baby. Sports and FPS. That's all they make.
Oh my god.
Speaking of sports, July 16, 2007, for the PS3 and 360, they released All Pro Football 2K8. I think this is around the time where they lost the license to NFL. That's when it transitioned over to EA, I think, or when they started making Madden. Then, August 21st, 2007, for Windows and 360, they made a popular game, BioShock. Oh, but then, September 11th, 2007, for the PS2, PS3, and 360, they made NHL 2K8. And the next month, they made NBA 2K8. And the day after, they released MLB Power Pros for the Wii.
For the Wii. Oh my god.
Oh, but Austin, it gets better. You want to know their next two groundbreaking title releases?
Oh, no.
November 5th, exclusively for the Nintendo DS, 2K made Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Mermaids.
No.
On the same day, the same day, for the DS, they released Go Diego Go Safari Rescue. A couple of days later, they released College Hoops 2K8. A couple of days later, they released Deal or No Deal Secret Vault games for the Windows.
Oh my god.
Oh, but Austin, on February 13th, 2008, their first game of 2008, they made two more re-releases for the PS2 and Wii. They made Go Diego Go Safari Rescue, and the next day, only for the PS2, Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Mermaids. Oh, but Austin, it gets better. March 3rd, 2008, they re-released Major League Baseball 2K8. April 7th, 2008, years after this game was re-released twice, on the Xbox 360, they re-released, again, Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it gets better. April 2008, exclusively for the DS, they made Major League Baseball 2K8 Fantasy All-Stars Edition. June 10th, 2008, for the 360 exclusively, they made Don King Presents Prize Fighter. And of course, their long-awaited game in the trilogy, June 2008, Top Spin 3. July 2008, exclusively for the DS, they made Carnival Games.
Not Carnival Games, dude. Not Carnival Games. That game sucks so bad. It was in the bargain bins of every fucking Best Buy.
Oh,
Dude.
but the next day in 2008, also for the DS, the PlayStation 3, and the 360, they made Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. And then 20 days later, for the PS2 and the Wii, they made MLB Power Pros 2008. Then a month later, they re-released it for the DS. Then September 8th, 2008, they made NHL 2K9, and in October, they made NBA 2K9. Then, also a day later in October, for the 360, they made MLB Stickball.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is MLB Stickball?
I don't even...
Ew! All the characters have, like, huge heads. What is this?
Ew, what?
So in the game, players buy and collect packs of Topps Big Head Major League Baseball cards, which unlock players.
Oh my god.
So this is a precursor to 2K's fucking microtransactions.
Great.
This what it feels like. Oh, but Austin, October 20th, 2008, exclusively for the Wii, they made Carnival Games Mini Golf Edition.
Not the Mini Golf Edition. That was even more bargain bin.
Oh, but October 21st, 2008, they re-released on the PS3 BioShock.
Jesus Christ.
And October 21st, they re-released NBA 2K9.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like BioShock.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Okay, October 28, 2008, the long-awaited sequel on the Nintendo DS and the Wii, Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Snow Princess.
Oh my fucking god.
The same day, another long-awaited sequel on the DS and the Wii, Go Diego Go, The Great Dinosaur Rescue. The same day, for the Nintendo DS, they made Wonder Pets Save the Animals.
Oh, Wonder Pets.
November 10th, on the Wii exclusively, they made MLB Superstars. And 2K really used to fucking love MLB, Jesus Christ.
My god.
Then their first game of 2009 in January for Windows, PS3, and 360, they made MLB Front Office Manager.
What is that even supposed to be?
Oh, and March 3rd, 2009, they re-released again Major League Baseball 2K9.
Oh my god.
March 3rd, exclusively for the DS, Major League Baseball 2K9 Fantasy All-Stars Edition. March 4th, 2009, it says exclusively for web browser, they made There's Something in the Sea, and I can't click on it, there's no game page.
Oh my god, there's not even a game page.
March 24th, they re-released MLB 2K9 on PSP. March 31st, 2009, on the DS and Wii, they made Don King's Boxing.
Oh god.
From March to July, they didn't make a game. July 7th, 2009, for the PS2, PS3, PSP, Wii, and 360, they made their long-awaited sequel, The Bigs 2.
Oh god.
July 14th, 2009, exclusively for the Wii, they made Birthday Party Bash.
Why?
August 10th, 2009, their first game for the iOS, Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution.
Jesus Christ.
August 25th, 2009, they re-released The Bigs 2 exclusively for the DS.
Oh my god.
September 2009 on PlayStation 3 and only on PlayStation 3 and exclusively on the Xbox Live Arcade, they released NBA 2K10 Draft Combine. September 15th, 2009, they made NHL 2K10. September 29th, for the Wii, they made Baseball Blast. October 2009, they made NBA 2K10. October 14th, 2009, exclusively for the Xbox Live Arcade, they made Axel and Pixel. What is this? This has a game page. Ew, what is this? It's a mystery solving game.
Oh my god, why?
Oh shit, hold on. I gotta go back to it. Oh my god, this gets better. Okay. October 20th, 2009, they released Borderlands. You wanna know what their next big hit was after Borderlands, Austin? This just gets worse.
Someone tells me I'm gonna cry.
November 5th, 2009, on the Nintendo DS, they decided to follow Borderlands with Dora's Puppy.
No, dude.
November 5th,
No.
the same day, 2009, they released on the PlayStation 2 and Wii, Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Crystal Kingdom.
What the fuck is a Crystal Kingdom?
Oh, but Austin, on the same day, on the DS, they released Ni Hao Kai Lan New Year Celebration.
Oh my fuck! I remember Ni Hao Kai Land.
Oh, but Austin, on the same day, on the PS2 and Wii, they released Ni Hao Kai Lan Super Game Day.
They made 2 games for that show?
But on the same day, for the DS, they made The Backyardigans the game.
Not the Backyardigans! Not the fucking Backyardigans! I'm fucking done. There's no... the fucking Backyardigans! What the fuck, dude?
Oh, but 5 days later, for the DS, they made Ringling Bros and Barnum and Bailey Circus Friends. But that's not the full title. Asian Elephants. The same day on the Wii, they released Ringling Bros and Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth on the Wii.
What the fuck?
And then they followed it up. The next game they didn't have until February 2010, where they released BioShock 2.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like BioShock 2.
And then February 17th, 2010, exclusively for the Xbox Live Arcade, they made The Misadventures of PB Winterbottom.
What? What the fuck is a PB Winterbottom?
Let me see. So it's a puzzle platform game.
Dude.
It looks weird.
I still
We're
can't
only
get
in
over
2010.
I still can't get over the Backyardigans, man. I might have to play that. I might have to buy that.
Oh my god. March 2nd, 2010, they released Major League Baseball 2K10.
How much is the Backyardigans game?
Oh, Austin, August, they went from April all the way to August with no releases. August 3rd, they came back with a DS exclusive, Dora the Explorer, Dora's Big Birthday Adventure.
Stop. Stop making Dora games. Just stop.
August 24th, 2010, they made Mafia 2.
Oh, dear God.
August 24th, 2010, they made exclusively for the Wii and the iOS, NHL 2K11.
Oh my god.
September 10th, 2010, exclusively for the iOS, they made Carnival Games. September 21st, 2010, for the Wii and DS, they made the long-awaited sequel, Austin, New Carnival Games. Also September 21st, they released, for the Windows, Sid Meier's Civilization 5. October 5th, 2010, they made NBA 2K11. Oh my god, October 5th, 2010, they re-released it on the Wii for the 18th time in a row. Austin, it is once again Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh my god.
Oh, they also, the next day, re-released Axel and Pixel for Windows. Oh, but Austin, here we go. October 26, 2010, for the PlayStation 2 and the Wii, they made a re-release of Dora the Explorer, Dora's Big Birthday Adventure.
Oh my fucking god.
The same day, they made for the Nintendo DS, Dora's Cooking Club.
Devin, I can't even find fucking Backyard's game for the Wii.
But the same day, also for the Nintendo DS, they made Mega Bloks, Diego's Build and Rescue.
Okay, hang on. Mega Bloks? You're telling me Mega Bloks got a game?
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess so. It's a Diego's Build and Rescue.
Yeah, I can't find fucking Backyardians game. I tried.
November 10th, 2010. For the Wii exclusively, they made Nickelodeon Fit.
Oh.
By the way, all these games I just read you from the Dora all the way to Nickelodeon, none of these have game pages you can go on.
Dude, I'm trying to look for Backyardians the game.
February 9th, their first game in 2011, exclusively for the iOS, Austin, your favorite series, Carnival Games Volume 2.
Oh my god.
March 8th, 2011, they made Major League Baseball 2K11. Oh, Austin, the franchise continues. March 15th, 2011, they made Top Spin 4.
Oh my god.
May 16th, 2011, exclusively for a web browser, they made Duke Nukem, not Nukem, Duke Nukem, and it has no game page. Then, June 14th, 2011, they made Duke Nukem Forever.
They made
Oh
a
my
Duke
fucking
Nukem.
god. July 6th, 2011, exclusively for Facebook, they made...
Facebook!
they made Sid Meier's Civilization World. July 21st, 2011, being re-released for the 25th time on the iOS, Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh my fucking god.
How many times are they going to re-release that?
Oh my fucking
Oh
god.
no. September 13th, 2011, for the DS, Wii, and 360, they made Nicktoons Major League Baseball.
Oh, dude.
October 4th, 2011, they made NBA 2K12. And Austin, you talk about epic crossovers. You talk about your Godzilla vs. Kongs and your goddamn Ape vs. Monster and all that. You talk about epic crossovers. November 1st, 2011, exclusively for the DS, Dora and Nihao Kai Land's Pet Shelter. The ultimate crossover.
Oh my fucking god.
But the same day, on the DS, they released Team Umizoomi, the game.
Not Team Umizoomi. Not Team Umizoomi.
Oh my god.
Not Team Umizoomi. That was
Oh my god. November 8th, 2011, they released exclusively for the Kinect, Nickelodeon Dance.
Nickelodeon Dance.
Then a week later, November 15th, exclusively for the Kinect, they released Let's Cheer. And then a week later, November 21st, 2011, for their first game for the 3DS, your favorite series, Carnival Games, Wild West 3D. And then we go to 2012, their first game of 2012, February. They released their long-awaited sequel to The Darkness 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, but Austin, March 6, 2012, exclusively for the Kinect, your favorite series, Carnival Games, Monkey See, Monkey Do.
What? Why did that get a Kinect game? Why did that get so many games? It's like the 6th game of Carnival Games.
March 6, 2012, they made Major League Baseball 2K12.
Oh my god.
The same day for the DS, they released Nicktoons MLB 3D.
Oh.
March 26, 2012, exclusively for the Windows Phone, they released a re-release of Sid Meier's Civilization Reunion. Then, oh my god, here we go again. April 9th, 2012, being exclusively for the Windows Phone, being re-released for the 55th time, Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh my god.
June 26, 2012, they released Spec Ops: The Line, which I'm pretty sure that's a rip-off Call of Duty as well. Oh my god. July 10th, 2012, exclusively for the Android and iOS, they made Comedy Central's Indecision game.
No.
What the fuck is this? July 19th, 2012, exclusively for Gree. What the fuck is Gree?
What?
They released NBA 2K All-Stars for the Gree. It's spelled G-R-E. What's the Gree?
Dude, we're gonna go down another whole round. Fucking rabbit hole.
Oh my god, the Gree is a fucking... The Gree is a cheap knockoff Japanese mobile phone.
Oh my god.
And 2K released the game on it. Why? What the fuck is a Gree?
I can't do it, dude. Like, what the fuck?
September 10th, 2012, for the Android, iOS, and the Fire OS. I don't know what Fire OS is. They released House Pest featuring Fiasco the Cat.
What the fuck?
Then their next big box office draw, September 18th, 2012, they released Borderlands 2. September 20th, for the Android and iOS, they released Grid Block. Don't know what that is. It doesn't have a game page. October 12th, 2012, they released NBA 2K13. Oh my god, the same day, exclusively for Facebook, NBA 2K My Life.
My god.
3 days later, for the Android and iOS, My NBA 2K.
Oh god.
4 days later, for Windows, PS3, and 360, they made XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Oh god, that game sucks. I played it.
No! Oh my god, some of these are coming up. October 31st, Halloween 2012, exclusively for the iOS, they released Borderlands Legends.
Dude.
But Austin, November seems to be their bad game month because we kick off November with, for the Nintendo DS, Bubble Guppies, the video game.
Not Bubble Guppies!
Oh, but Austin, the same day, exclusively for the Kinect, Nickelodeon Dance 2.
No!
Again.
I did.
Okay, the same day, for the Nintendo DS, Team Umizoomi and Dora's Fantastic Flight.
Epic crossover!
November 18, 2012, for the Wii U, they released NBA 2K13. Oh god, December 6, 2012, for the iOS, this game is called Herd. It has no game page. Oh dear god, these next 5 games.
Oh no.
January, they all came out on the same day. They released, and they're all on PlayStation 2 Classics on PlayStation 3. They released Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Crystal Kingdom. Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Mermaids. Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Snow Princess. Go Diego Go, Great Dinosaur Rescue. Go Diego Go, Safari Rescue. And then the next day they re-released on Android and Fire OS, Herd.
What the fuck, dude?
And then January 24th for 2013, they were exclusively to web browser, they released BioShock Infinite Industrial Revolution.
Jesus Christ.
February 2013, they re-released on PlayStation 2 Classics on PS3, Dora's Big Birthday Adventure.
Why?
March 5th, 2013, they released Major League Baseball 2K13, which I think was their last MLB game that they made. March 26, 2013, they made BioShock Infinite.
Oh my god.
May 2013 on the iOS, Haunted Hallow. May 2013, exclusively for the Windows, Pro Baseball 2K. May 9th, 2013, exclusively for iOS, Sid Meier's Ace Patrol.
Why, dude? Stop! Just
June
stop!
13th. June 13th, 2013, on the Android and iOS, Be Jumbled. I have no fucking clue what that is. It has no game page. June 20th, 2013, on the iOS, they re-released XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Great, a bad game
What
for
the
a fucking phone.
What the fuck is this? July 11th, 2013, exclusively to Android and iOS, they released Turd Birds.
What?
It has no game page. And then, August 20th, 2013, they released The Bureau XCOM Declassified. Then, August 27th, they re-released on the Windows Sid Meier's Ace Patrol.
Of course they did.
August 27th, 2013, I'm sorry, September 5th, 2013, on iOS, they made 2K Drive. What is 2K Drive?
I don't even know.
It doesn't. It takes me to a page that has a game company called Lucid. I don't know
Oh,
what the fuck
Jesus.
it is. God damn, it took me all the way to the back of the start of the list.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, I'm back on 2013. October 1st, 2013, they released on the Fire OS, iOS, Windows, PS3, and 360, NBA 2K14.
My God.
October 29th, 2013, for PS3 and the Wii, they released WWE 2K14. Well, it's not technically their game, but their best WWE game.
Yeah.
November 8th, 2013, on the Android, Fire OS, and iOS, they made My NBA 2K14. Then November 15th and 19th, 2013, on PS4 and Xbox One, they re-released NBA 2K14. Oh, there goes Austin. December 11th, 2013, on Android and iOS, they made Sensei Wars. March 27th, 2014, their first 2014 game.
Oh,
They,
God.
on the Android, they re-released NBA 2K14 again. Oh my god, there's so many games. April 25th, 2014, for the Android, they made XCOM Enemy Unknown again. They re-released it. May 13th, 2014, exclusively for the PlayStation Vita, Borderlands 2.
Oh, my
July 2nd, 2014, exclusively for the iOS, Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution 2, the long-awaited sequel. August 14th, 2014, they released WWE Supercard.
Okay, that's sick, honestly. Yeah.
August 28th, 2014, on the iOS, they released BioShock. October 7th, 2014, they released NBA 2K15. And then 4 days later, My NBA 2K15 on iOS and Android.
Oh my God, they released so much, dude.
Then the next day, 2014, they released Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Then the next day, they released NBA 2K15 on Android and iOS. October 23rd, 2014, on Android and iOS, NHL 2K. Jesus fucking Christ. October 24th, 2014, on Windows, Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth.
Jesus.
October 28th, 2014, on PS3 and 360, they released WWE 2K15.
Okay.
November 7th, 2014, Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution 2 got a re-release on Android.
Oh my God.
November 18th, they re-released WWE 2K15 on PS4 and Xbox One. January 29th, 2015, on Android, iOS, and Windows Phone, they made Evolve Hunter's Quest. February 10th, their second 2015 game, excuse me, they made Evolve on Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. Oh, but the Sid Meier franchise continues. March 12th, 2015, they released on iOS, Mac OS, and Microsoft Windows Sid Meier's Starships. Oh my god. March 24th, 2015, on PS4 and Xbox One, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection.
They tried to get a lot more serious around this time, I guess.
Yeah, I missed the Dora games. Where did they go?
Yeah, what the fuck? 2K.
April 16th, 2015, on Android and iOS, they released WWE 2K. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember wanting that, but never buying it because it was $15.
I bought it. It was like a worse version of 2K15. April 28th, 2015, they re-released on the Microsoft Windows WWE 2K15. August 20th, 2015, they released WWE Supercards Season 2. September 29th, they released NBA 2K16. Then October 1st, they released My NBA 2K16 on Android and iOS. October 8th, 2015, they released on Android and iOS NHL Supercard. I didn't know NHL had a Supercard game.
It does have one. And NBA has one too now.
Oh god. October 14, 2015, on Android and iOS, NBA 2K16. October 27th, they made WWE 2K16. December 2nd, 2015, on Windows, they made Sid Meier's Civilization Online.
Jesus Christ.
Now we're in 2016, their first game of 2016. This is almost 10 years of 2K. Actually, it is 10 years of 2K.
Jesus Christ, dude.
February 5th, on Windows, they released XCOM 2, the long-awaited sequel. March 11th, they re-released WWE 2K16 on Windows. March 22nd, 2016, exclusively to the PlayStation Vita, they re-released XCOM Enemy Unknown, but this is the Plus Edition.
Oh, dear God.
March 29th, 2016, also exclusively for the PlayStation Vita, Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution 2, but it's also the Plus Edition.
I'm tired of hearing about Sid Meier's. Jesus Christ.
March 31st, 2016, exclusively for Android, Borderlands, the pre-sequel re-release. April 27, 2016, on Android and iOS, they made Battleborn Tap. Wait, is this the game I'm thinking of? Hold on. Oh my god, they did make that game. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. May 3rd, 2016, they released Battleborn. Do you know what Battleborn is?
No.
So it's a game that tried to be like Call of Duty. It's also kind of like Fortnite and Overwatch.
Oh god.
And it flopped the day it came out. The day it came out, it had like 10 players online.
Oh my fucking god.
And like a week after it was out, it was in the $5 bins at stores.
Jesus
that game
Christ.
flopped so hard. July 7th, 2016, for Microsoft Windows, they released a sequel, Evolve Stage 2.
My God.
July 21st, 2016, on the Android, they made Borderlands 2. This is just all re-releases. I'm not even going to read the dates anymore. My NBA 2K17.
How about,
NBA 2K17.
Just don't even read the re-releases.
Bioshock the Collection. Bioshock Remastered. Bioshock 2 Remastered. September, NBA 2K17. They re-released XCOM 2. October 7th, 2016, they made Mafia 3. The same day, they made Mafia 3 Rivals on the Android and iOS. October 11th, 2016, they made WWE 2K17. October 13th, 2016, they made NHL Supercard 2K17. Oh my god. October 21st, 2016, for Windows, they made Sid Meier's Civilization 6.
Just don't even say the dates. we got, like, this is fucking...
Your favorite series they made on the HTC Vive and PlayStation VR, Carnival Games VR.
Why? Why?
They made in
Why
November
bring back
WWE
that?
Supercard Season 3. Oh my god. In November they made NBA 2K the VR experience.
Jesus Christ.
December 2016 on the Oculus Rift they re-released Carnival Games VR.
My god.
Their first game of 2017 was a re-release of 2K17 on Windows, WWE 2K17. Oh my god, on June 6th, they didn't release a game till June. They made Battleborn Free Trial Edition. They were really still trying to sell that game. It flopped so hard. Then they didn't release a game until your birthday, September 7th, 2017.
Oh my god.
On the Android and iOS, they made My NBA 2K18. Oh, there goes Austin again. September 8th, they made NBA 2K18 The Prelude. September 19th, NBA 2K18. Alright, so after NBA 2K18, we had, for the Android and iOS in October 2017, NHL Supercard 2K18. I guess they just have a NHL Supercard and WWE Supercard. Like, for some reason, every season, this lists it as a new game. I don't know why, because it's the same game, it's just a new season, but
I don't know.
October 17th, they made WWE 2K18.
Decent
Then
game.
November, huh?
Decent game.
Yeah. And then November, they made Supercard Season 4, and then December is when they released 2K18 on Switch, and we all know how that
Oh,
went.
dear God. Not a decent game.
Yeah. Also in December, they released NBA 2K18 on Android. Then from December 2017, they didn't release a game all the way until August 2018. And it was released exclusively for Tencent. What is Tencent?
I genuinely don't know.
It apparently is a Chinese video game publishing division of Riot Games. That's what it says when I clicked on it. Well, goddamn, I gotta scroll back now. Alright, hold on. It's August 2018, right? Yes. Okay, so then they released, for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One, they released the Golf Club 2019 featuring PGA Tour. Then, August 30th for Android and iOS, My NBA 2K19. Then August 31st for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, My NBA 2K19 The Prelude. Then on September 11th, 2018, for the Windows, Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and iOS, they made NBA 2K19. October 2018, they made WWE 2K19, the best 2K game.
Yeah.
Then, and the last fucking decent wrestling game we've got since then. Then October 16th, they made NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember what Playgrounds was. That was like the precursor to fucking 2K Battlegrounds. I remember that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because I remember they made 2K Playgrounds and then 2K Playgrounds 2, and everybody fucking hated it. And then when they made WWE 2K Battlegrounds, everybody hated that too. Nobody likes that style of game. But October 17th, they re-released NBA 2K19 on Android. Oh, and November 6, 2018, your favorite franchise came back on the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One, Carnival Games.
Jesus fucking Christ. Why?
And then November, Supercard Season 5. Yep.
Why? Why?
PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch.
Why is that game still living on to this day?
Oh, another game that's still living on, November 16th for the Switch, Sid Meier's Civilization 6.
Why?
uh, then November 19th for iOS, NBA 2K Mobile. Then December 14th, 2018, the last game of 2018, for the PlayStation VR, they made Borderlands 2 VR Edition. And then from December 2018 all the way till April 2019, they released their first game in April for Windows, and it was Borderlands 2 Ultra HD Edition. Then
Christ.
the same day for PS4 and Xbox One, they released Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. Then the same day for Windows, they released Borderlands Game of the Year. Then the same day for PS4 and Xbox One, they released Borderlands The Ultra HD Edition. Then the same day for Windows, they released Borderlands the Pre-Sequel Ultra HD Edition. All in one day.
Jesus.
April 17th for Android, they made NBA 2K Mobile. That's a yearly thing they still do. August 20th, 2019, they made on Android and iOS My NBA 2K20. Then the next day for Switch, PS4 and Xbox One, they made NBA 2K20 Demo. Then September 4th for Android and iOS, they made NBA 2K20. And then September 6th for Windows, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One, they made the console version of NBA 2K20. Which I heard NBA 2K games also run pretty bad on Switch as well, so that's not
Jesus
good. 2K.
Christ.
And then September 13th, 2019, for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, the long-awaited sequel in the trilogy, they released Borderlands 3. I remember everybody was fucking hyped about that.
That's probably what made 2K20 and shit awful.
Well, October 22nd, for the HTC Vive and Oculus Rift, they re-released Borderlands 2 VR.
Why do they keep focusing on Borderlands?
I don't know. October, the same day, that fateful day in history, for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One, they released WWE 2K20.
Dear God.
And November 14th, for Android and iOS, Supercard Season 6. Then November 19th, 2019, not exclusively, but they re-released on the Google Stadia NBA
Oh,
2K20.
dear God. Not the Google Stadia.
It still doesn't die. November 22nd, 2019, for PS4 and Xbox One, they re-released again Sid Meier's Civilization 6.
Of course.
December 17th, 2019, their last game of 2019, on the Google Stadia, they re-released Borderlands 3. Then we get to 2020, April 24th, 2020. For Windows, they made a sequel to their XCOM games, XCOM Chimera Squad. What happened to their Dora games, man? I miss their Dora games.
I know.
Or their Team Umizoomi or whatever.
Fucking Nihao Thailand.
Then for May 19th.
Why couldn't we get a Wow Wow Wubbzy fucking 2K game?
May 19th, 2020, for Windows, PS4, Xbox One, they made Mafia 2, the Definitive Edition. May 29th, for Switch, they made BioShock, the Collection. May 29th, the same day, for Switch, they made Borderlands Legendary Edition. Also the same day on Switch, they made XCOM 2 Collection. Then they skipped June and July. They didn't release another game till August. August 21st, 2020. For Windows, Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and Google Stadia, they released PGA Tour 2K21, which I'm pretty sure PGA is golf.
Yeah.
Then August 24th, 2020, Android and iOS, they released My NBA 2K21. September 4th, on everything, they released NBA 2K21, which I heard was bad. I don't know. Oh, and then that fateful day, September 18th, 2020, for Windows, Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Stadia. Austin, you know it. You played through it. The fateful day they
Oh,
released
God.
WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
Fuck that game, dude. Fuck that game. Fuck it to death. Like, I hope there's not a Battlegrounds 2 ever. I hope. I hope there's not.
No. September 25th, 2020, for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, they released Mafia, I'm guessing the first Mafia Definitive Edition. Then November 10th, 2020, for the Xbox Series X/S, they re-released Borderlands 3, NBA 2K21, and then 2 days later, for the PlayStation 5, they re-released Borderlands 3 and NBA 2K21. And November 18th, for iOS, Android, the Amazon App Store, and Facebook Gaming, they released WWE Supercard Season 7.
Jesus.
Oh, but Austin, it still lives on. November 19th, 2020, your favorite franchise for Windows, they re-released again Carnival Games.
Why?
Why did they re-release it so many times?
I don't know.
Then December 1st, 2020, for Android and iOS, they made NBA 2K Mobile Season 3. December 10th, 2020, Android and iOS, NBA, they released the first NBA Supercard. Then then from December 2020 all the way till April 2021, now we're in the current year when we're recording this, April 2nd, 2021, exclusively for the Apple Arcade, they released NBA 2K21 Arcade Edition. And then from then they didn't release anything until September 10th, which is this month. Well, which was like actually, what is today?
I don't know.
Today's the 14th, so 4 days ago they released NBA 2K22, and that's all for their current games. But they have 3 games on here that are slated to come out next year. Do you want to know what they are?
Oh, dear God. Well, we know
So,
one.
March 2022, it says for systems to be announced, so I don't know what that means.
Great.
WWE 2K22. Then, also in March 2022, for Windows, Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X/X, they're releasing Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Oh, okay. I heard about that game.
And then finally,
Hopefully it's not shit.
Finally, their newest game that's slated to come out. It has no date. It just says 2022 for Windows, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X/X. They are releasing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and it has no game page.
I heard about that. So it's like a Borderlands thing.
And that is finally it for the 2K's release games, unless you'd like me to go over their fucking massive list of expansion packs and re-releases.
No.
That is
we got enough.
what games 2K made.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
You can understand why 2K is a shitty fucking developer, but yet we'll support them and their fucking games somehow.
Yeah. Somehow they got a Marvel game that's coming out.
Yeah. Somehow, up till last year, when Carnival Games... When did Carnival Games first come out? Hold on. Let me look this up now. Carnival Games. When did it first release? So Carnival Games came out in 2007, and up till last year they were still re-releasing it. That dude, Austin, this game has been re-released for 13 years after it came out.
Yeah.
13 years.
I know.
You can still buy it at Walmart right now.
Jesus Christ. It's not even good. It's not even good. Like, it's not even good.
That is insane that they're still re-releasing it, and they're still keeping their Sid Meier, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be, going. Sid Meier Civilization. Oh my fucking god. Well, that was what games 2K made throughout their history, and they are a dog shit developer. So,
Jesus. I don't know what's worse, fucking the Backyardigans or, like, Devolver Entertainment's fucking, or whatever fucking it was last week. Their fucking Lizzie McGuire shit. Or Kim Possible. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. Fucking... Oh man, like all their fucking history is it was either like at first it was really shitty games or like sports games, and then it turned into nothing but yearly sports games, way too fucking many NBA games. Like Jesus Christ, dude. Like I'm sure NBA fans, like I'm sure they don't want to pay for that many NBA games every year, because literally every year they have fucking my NBA 2K. Now they have NBA Supercard, fucking NBA Playgrounds, fucking NBA 2K the Prelude, and then the official game, and then the mobile version. And it's like, fuck, dude, why? There's so many versions of NBA every year, but like all their shit is now is like they don't make any new fucking games besides yearly released sports titles, and if it's not that, I mean Marvel is going to be a new game for them and Tiny Tina, but like
but
before
again,
that all it's been is just re-releases of games that they made that were popular, like
Tiny
BioShock
Tina
and
is just Borderlands, so really the only new game they're getting is fucking Marvel.
Yeah. But everything else has just been re-releases of all their popular games like Mafia and BioShock and Borderlands and stuff like that.
2K, I want Wow Wow Wubbzy. You're pissing me off.
Oh my fucking god.
you're pissing me off.
Imagine they drop a bombshell in 2022. Mark this here in case it happens. Imagine they drop a bombshell in 2022 where 2K releases Wow Wow Wubbzy Ultra HD VR Definitive Edition or something like that.
That would be amazing, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that was your very long what games did they make?
Oh god, dude.
We got a few more topics to talk about because we've gotten some updates as we've done this podcast. But before we do that, let's get into Stranger Things. Alright, now it's time for Stranger Things for the week. And this week we watched episode 8, or rather chapter 8, The Mind Flare. So, I mean, everything we said about the last episode is kind of true, because after watching this episode, that last episode had no fucking purpose whatsoever. Like, it was completely,
it had one purpose.
What?
I think. Well, the ending of this episode.
Yeah, but, I mean, anyway, let's get into...
Last episode still sucked, so...
Yeah. Well, let's get into chapter 8. So it opens up with the ending of episode 6, because this isn't... it doesn't reference anything that fucking happened last episode at all, except the end, but that's it. So... It opens up with Hopper and the well, everybody just calls him Doc, so I'm just gonna call him Doc. Um, they're
Doc Ock.
huh?
You just said Doc Ock.
But so the darts are climbing up the elevator shaft. We saw that at the end of episode 6, and now here in episode 8 it picks back up there, um, where like Doc is like seeing those things like in person, and he's like, holy shit. And it's just one dart at first, and he's like, oh, there's no worries, this is whatever kind of glass, they're not gonna get through it. And then a bunch more darts start coming out of the elevator shaft, and they easily get through the glass. So everybody in the room has to hightail it out of there, and they press the alarm, which notifies Mike and Bob and Will's mom and all them. And Mike starts yelling, "We're too late! We're too late!" And then so then they have to put Will to sleep, because basically the mind flare is almost like fully taken Will over now. And so they have to get out of there, and there's people running all over the place, and the darts are starting to kill everybody in the lab, and they have to get out of the lab. That's their goal, is to get out of the lab. And then suddenly the power goes out, and so they have to come up with a plan, and Hopper says that he's gonna go do so I'm trying to remember exactly where it goes into the credits. I'm just gonna skip the credits, so because it goes right back into this. So basically Hopper is gonna go reset the generator, but in order to do it for the lab generator, he has to know like computer tech or whatever the fuck they said, and
Basic.
yeah, and computer basic, and Hopper doesn't know that, and the only person that knows that is Bob. So Bob offers to go, and so they devise this plan where Bob goes to turn the power back on, and whatever, because they can't leave until the power's back on because the doors are locked. So Bob takes a pistol with him because Hopper gives it to him, and then Bob goes down to turn the power back on, and everybody just waits on Bob. And Bob gets down there, and he starts flipping some switches, and the main power comes back on, and then he has to like go into the computer to manually unlock the doors and stuff. While that's going on, there's a dart around that area, and so Bob gets the doors open, and then Doc is like, "Oh, you got company," and so Bob turns on sprinklers, and I guess water hurts them. I don't know, because we know fire hurts them, but I guess water hurts them too, because then the dart ran back up the stairwell. And then Bob goes to get out. He goes to get out, and he forgets to take the gun. And so that already tells you something right there of what's going to happen. And so Bob starts walking through hallways, and Doc is like, basically everybody else gets out except Bob and Doc. And Doc doesn't come because he's trying to guide Bob out of there. And so I don't know if Doc died too or not, but so anyway, he's leading Bob to the way out, and then there's a dart coming, so Bob has to hide in the closet, and it's a really tense scene. The dart comes up to the door and then walks away, and then Bob gets out of there, but when he gets out of the closet, he knocks over a broom, and the broom handle hits the floor and makes a noise, and that immediately triggers the dart to turn around. So then he gets told to run, and Bob like runs through a bunch of doors, and then is in the area where he can get out, and he sees Will's mom and Hopper there, and and he thinks everything's okay because the darts are locked behind the door. and then so they're having like this wholesome moment of him and Will's mom, and then he just gets fucking like rhino gored by the dart, and then the dart kills. Well, the dart starts like biting Bob and clawing him, and Hopper tries to shoot it off, but it's already too late. And then a bunch more darts start coming in, and basically Bob dies. And
Yes.
and Hopper has to drag Will's mom out of there because she's all hysterical and pretty much thinks it's her fault that Bob died. And so they get out of there. Also, during this, we also follow Steve, Dustin, Lucas, and Max as they're walking down the train tracks, because at episode 6 they were trying to find out where the darts were going to, so they've been following the signs and sounds, and they start hearing sounds coming from the direction of the lab, and then they figure out that, oh, they're going back home or something like that is what they say. So they're also at the lab. Also, we come back to Jonathan and Nancy. They pull up to the lab and they can't get the gate open. I'm not exactly sure what they were going to the lab for. Nancy said it was because they were trying to find Mike and Will, I guess. Which that makes sense, because at the end, well, not the end, but in episode 6, they came back to Jonathan's house and nobody was there, so they were trying to find where the heck everybody is. So
Yeah.
basically, everybody was all meeting up at the lab, and so they can't get the gate open. But then, because of Bob, they end up getting the gate open. So Jonathan and Nancy go in while Steve and the kids stay behind at the gate. At that same time, they pull up to the entrance where Hopper, Will's mom, Will, and Mike are all coming down the stairs, and they all get into, well, Mike, Will, and Will's mom all get into Jonathan's car, and then Hopper gets his police truck, and so they come out of the entrance gate, and Hopper picks up Steve, Max, Dustin, and Lucas, and from there, and also they had the darts trying to bust out of the front door glass, which they eventually do. Then the rest of the episode takes place at Will's house, and everybody's there, and they're all trying to figure out what to do, what they're supposed to do, and now they're having all these doomsday theories, because they're like, oh, well, these things are going to get out and they're going to start killing everybody everywhere. And then they finally come up with a name for the shadow monster, because they start talking about it, and they dub it the Mind Flayer, and they basically relate it to a character in their game that's like it's a ancient species, or whatever, that thinks it's better than every other species, and it wants to conquer every species. So basically they're saying like the whole point of the Mind Flayer is that it wants to conquer the human race. And they were also describing how it infects everything, and if you basically, the Mind Flayer is like the brain, so if you kill the Mind Flayer, then everything it's infected won't be infected anymore, and whatever. And basically, if they don't kill it, it's gonna keep spreading and spreading and spreading until eventually it does conquer the human race. So
Yeah.
so they're sitting there trying to figure out what to do, and then they come to the conclusion, like, they're trying to figure out how to kill it, and they come to the conclusion that the only one that's going to know how to stop it is Will, because he's connected to it. So they had to wake him up with ammonia, because they put him to sleep earlier, and so Will wakes up. They have him tied to a chair out in the shed, and I guess they were trying to make the place look like homey for him, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. But, so,
They were trying to keep him from realizing where he was.
yeah. So, Will wakes up, but you can tell by the look in his eyes and the way he's, like, looking around, like, it's not Will. And So, and then like Will is asking like, why am I tied up? Where am I? And they're not answering him, and Will like starts freaking out, like, and then he like starts screaming like let me go, let me go, let me go, and then he like stops, and then it's just like sitting there for a while, and they're like basically what they come up with how to talk to Will is Will's mom and Jonathan start going over memories with Will, and then so does Mike, and you can tell like the part of Will that's in there, you can start to see it a little bit. And Hopper notices that every time they say something to Will like that, he taps his fingers on the side of the chair, and he's basically using, I think it's called Morse code, I think.
Yes.
And so basically they figure that out. So they decipher from Will's tapping on the chair of what he's trying to say. First they come up with, he says here, and I don't know exactly what that meant, but then they decipher another message where it says close gate, which is alluding to the next episode, which is the final episode of season 2, which is called The Gate. So I'm assuming the way to defeat the Mind Flayer is to close the gate to the Upside Down, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
And the gate is in the lab. And so after they decipher that, Will starts acting weird. Like his eyes roll up into his head, and he like starts like shaking back and forth, and we see through his vision, we can see the Mind Flayer tunneling through the ground and eventually finding where they are. And then they have to put Will to sleep again because they're like, oh shit, it knows where we are. And so then they have to get out of there, and they all pile back into the house, and everybody's in like the living room, and Hopper and Nancy have guns. Steve has his spiked bat, and then we see fucking Lucas with a slingshot. I don't know what he was gonna
Dennis the
do
Menace.
with that. Yeah, and then we saw fucking Mike with a goddamn gangrel cup where he's gonna spit blood. I don't know why that was like his first option of something to pick. Like, at least a slingshot could be considered somewhat of a weapon. A fucking a chalice.
Yeah, I feel like you have more dignity. I feel like you have more dignity. Like,
yeah,
just not holding anything. Like at that point.
Yeah. So they hear stuff outside, and they see something moving through the bushes. Eventually, a dart gets thrown through the window, Jason Voorhees style, and it's like laying there, and they check on it, and one of the darts is dead. So then we see something unlocks the door, and they're all pointing their guns at the door, and the door opens, and in walks 11. So I don't know if it was
connected this episode from last episode.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 11 that killed the dart.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was because at first when I saw it, I was like, oh, the Mind Flayer killed it. Because I thought it was leading up to, because they said it knows where we are. So I thought that it was leading up to like the Mind Flayer itself was gonna come there, and so I thought like they were making it seem like, oh, it's just the darts that were coming there, but then they killed a dart to throw them off, and then I thought the Mind Flayer was gonna pop up to make everybody go like, oh shit. But no, it was 11, and she walks in, and everybody's just looking at her, and Mike starts like getting all emotional, and they smile at each other, and then the episode ends there. So from what I'm assuming, episode 9 is going to start off with them reuniting or whatever. So yes. That was chapter 8, the Mind Flayer. Way better episode than the last one. And that last one is like the fucking stain on the white shirt. Like, it really is.
Yeah, it's awful, like, dude.
But overall, I thought it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. The whole episode, it was just like non-stop action.
It felt short too.
Yeah, it was only 48 minutes. The next episode is over an hour, so you can tell it's gonna be a big conclusion to season 2.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know the conclusion of season 3 is like an hour and 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll get there when we get there eventually. But we have one more episode of season 2 to get through, and then we can move on to season 3.
Yes.
So overall, I really enjoyed the episode. It was action packed. Just from the beginning, like it had you invested. It picked right up where episode 6 left off. And if you're asking me, they should have just picked up there to begin with instead of doing the whole like 11 side plot thing that was bad.
Yeah, I mean,
But
if they didn't do that, then we would have already been done with season
yeah,
season 2.
yep. Because then that would have meant we would have did the ending today. But nope. So it was action packed right from the start. It threw you right back in it, and then it gave you the death of Bob, which is like I don't think. Well, I mean, you've seen it before, but like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be Bob because Austin told me before we
Who are
watched it.
you?
He was like, there's a main character death in this episode, and so
Who
then
did
the
you
whole
expect it
episode.
to be?
So when I was watching it, because I didn't consider Bob a main character.
Well,
So,
technically, he's the main character for this like.
because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, okay, if it's a main character death, it's not going to be any of the kids because because Netflix shows like screenshots from season 3 sometimes, so I've seen them in it. So I'm like, okay, it's not them, and I'm like, it's not Hopper because I know he's in season 3, and I saw him in the teaser for season 4, so I'm like, it's not Hopper. I'm like, they're not going to kill Will's mom. So then I'm thinking, I'm like, they're not going to kill Will either. So I'm like, who the fuck is going to die? And I'm like, is it going to be the doctor at the laboratory? But then I'm like, no. But then when it was Bob, I was like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he's kind of a main character. Yeah, okay. But
Well, he's the main character for this season, at least.
yeah. Yep. So that was chapter 8. What was your thoughts?
I thought it was good. I mean, I wish we really got to see more of the Bob character, honestly.
Yeah.
He's interesting. But I mean,
Him and his bologna
I did
sandwiches.
enjoy. Talking about Pogo. What was it, Pogo the clown, or what the fuck ever?
Yeah.
Was talking about.
Yeah. But with that being said, that was chapter 8 of season 2, The Mind Flare. And now the next episode is going to be the conclusion of season 2. So I'm excited to see it. It's really been built up well over the whole season. And I'm ready to see this conclusion, and I'm excited for season 3 as well. And from what Austin tells me, season 3, everybody's going to look a hell of a lot older. So,
Yeah, and
especially the
11
kid
talks
characters.
More.
Yeah.
11
So,
talks more,
so we'll
you're
see.
gonna love that.
We'll see how my opinion changes on Millie Bobby Brown once her character starts talking a lot more. So far,
He's
I
gonna
like
love
it. So far, I like it. But we'll see if it gets to Godzilla, King of the Monsters, bad. We'll see. But that being said, that was your Stranger Things for the week.
All right, back to the podcast.
Okay. Well, that was Stranger Things, and
Yep.
fucking, I still got 2K's games on my mind, but fuck you, 2K. But I'm trying to get this article pulled up here because I wanted to read this. Unless Cultaholic took it down, I'm trying to go on it. Okay, I don't know why it's. Hold on, let me restart my phone. Well, while my phone's restarting, I guess we could talk about Big E if you want.
Alrighty. Well,
I'll let you handle that since I just read that fucking list.
basically, last night on Raw, Biggie, for one, he announced on Twitter he was planning on cashing in last night.
Yeah.
And then he sat there and cashed in after Bobby Lashley retained. They had a small back and forth, hit a big ending. 1, 2, 3. Big E is your new WWE champion.
Yep. I like that Big E's WWE champion. He deserves it. It felt like they finally delivered on the fucking Money in the Bank. But at the same time, like, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way that they would announce that he was doing it, because the Money in the Bank is supposed to be a anywhere at any time type of thing, and you should have that saved for like a random moment.
Yeah.
But I guess from what it just seems like to me, they had Big E announce that he was going to cash it in, so that way people would watch Raw all the way to the end to see Big E cash in. Because I don't see any other reason they would have Big E announce that he's cashing in so randomly out of nowhere. And I'm guessing it's due to the fact that Raw has been god-awful and they don't have nobody, and that the past couple weeks their ratings have been awful and they've been getting beat by AEW. So my guess is that they wanted Big E to announce that he was cashing in so it would get people to watch, I guess. So
I don't know. My whole thing is like, it's weird kind of knowing that 2 members of the New Day have now held world champions, and Xavier Woods probably fucking won't. There is no way they're gonna give Xavier Woods a world championship. I don't think they will.
Yeah. That's the thing. And I was even watching they did like a Raw Fallout thing, which they had Cross on Raw Fallout again, just to let you know. And I can play that if you want. But fucking, so they had Big E on there, and he was talking about how him winning the title and how important it is to him. And he was talking about like the crowd and stuff. And then Woods and Kofi walked up, congratulating him. And he was saying like, I couldn't do it without these two guys, and then like Kofi was talking about how he was world champ and now he's happy to see that Big E is world champ, and he was like, I knew this was coming, I just wasn't expecting it like right now. And then Big E was saying like, he was like, it's crazy like all the New Day has been able to accomplish together. He's like, because you know some people forget the fact that back in 2015 when we got together, the 3 of us at the time were fighting to be on television, and we got together to try to get ourselves on television, and now look at all we've accomplished since then.
Yeah.
And that is crazy to think about. Like, I remember in 2015 when the New Day became a thing, I remember like Kofi was still a jobber. They weren't really doing anything with Big E because they hadn't really done anything with him since he was in the whole AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler storyline. And then they had fucking Xavier Woods as part of the fucking Funkadactyls, if you remember that.
Yeah.
And so, like, and none of them were like really getting barely any TV time, so they like all decided to make this group called the New Day, and at the time they were heels. But like since then, they've completely turned all 3 of their careers around, and it's really it led Kofi to his first world title, Big E now to his first world title. Don't know if Woods will ever get a world title, probably not. But they have what fucking 11 tag team title reigns now or something crazy like that. They're the longest reigning tag team champions ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Big E just needs a United States Championship and he'll be a Grand Slam.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was Intercontinental Champion. I forgot about that.
He was Intercontinental Champion before this year as well. Before they even...
Is Kofi a Grand Slam? Because I know Kofi was Intercontinental, and he was US before, and he's been Tag Team and World, so...
Yeah, Kofi's a Grand Slam.
I mean, a question I have is, like, nowadays in wrestling, do they consider like do you have to win the Universal title as well to be a Grand Slam?
No. It has to be
I
a
always
world
wondered.
title, a U.S. title, Intercontinental title, and tag title. That's what it has to be. It used to
Well,
be
I mean,
European as well. European is also, like, I think, do as well. That's why Edge and stuff are Grand Slam
man,
champions.
anybody else remember the one segment, I think it was in like 2015 when Rusev was United States champion and he said that, I think it was Rusev that said he was going to bring back the European championship and get rid of the US title. I wish they would have. But
yeah.
But from some great wrestling news to a shitty article that I would like to read. It comes from Cultaholic. This article is about one Mrs. Dewdrop, which means I'm going to have to put her in the fucking thumbnail. So, I saw this article pop up, and I just had to click on it because... So, for those who don't know, if you watched our SummerSlam review, you'll know that I guess technically Dewdrop and Eva Marie split up at SummerSlam. So since then, they've been doing this dumb storyline where fucking, like, Dewdrop attacked Eva Marie, and then Eva Marie's been claiming that she's injured and, like, is threatening to sue and whatever. She's doing, like, a Sable type thing.
Great.
And so her and Dewdrop have been having a rivalry, and now Dewdrop like has her own theme music officially. And I showed Austin the theme music. It's like this weird pop rap song, and it doesn't fit her at all. But the reason I wanted to click on this article is because it says, this is a quote from Dewdrop, "I didn't understand my WWE character until I heard my entrance music." So, I'm going to read this article. Like I said, it comes from cultaholic.com. This says, Dewdrop has revealed it wasn't until she got to debut her own entrance theme on Raw that she finally understood what her main roster character was all about. The wrestler, previously known as Piper Niven on NXT UK, was introduced by Eva Marie a few months ago and then broke away from Eva Marie at SummerSlam. Stepping away from the woman who introduced her to the Red Brand, Dewdrop was given her own theme and music. Wait, her own theme and music. They're the same fucking thing.
What?
Which has helped the Scottish wrestler to finally comprehend what the character is about. Speaking to TQ's Views, she said, "It took me a minute to maybe understand it. I was kind of like, huh? What really cemented it for me was actually when I got to debut my new entrance theme. Seeing the kids dancing and doing the dewdrops." What the fuck is doing the dewdrops?
What the fuck?
What is that? I watched her entrance. I didn't see nobody fucking reacting. So what are you talking about? What the fuck is doing? Like what? Doing the fucking dewdrop. I'd rather do the fucking sponge. Like, anyway, she says, I was like, this is what it's about. It's bright, popping, colorful, and fun for the kids. As soon as I saw that, I watched it back and saw all the kids dancing. I was like, I finally understood who Dewdrop is and became comfortable with it. Dewdrop, for one, you are not fucking Bailey's hugger gimmick. That was specifically that was bright, popping, colorful, and fun for the kids. You are none of those things. Nobody cares about you. Nobody even knew who you are when you came to Raw, because nobody watches NXT UK. Your own company acted like they didn't know who the fuck you were. Like, you're in a storyline with Eva Marie. Nobody gives a shit about you. I didn't see any kids dancing to your theme song, so what are you on about?
I didn't see nobody doing the dewdrop. Like, what the fuck?
What even is that? Is doing the dewdrop fucking, like, twerking while you're fucking eating a Big Mac? Like, what is doing the dewdrop? It sounds disgusting. I'd rather do some eye drops in my eyes.
Oh,
But she says the feeling was more, who is Dewdrop? I think she is like I think she is like a karate kaiju. What the fuck? Which means an adorable monster.
What?
It's something that's new, and generally things that are new can be a bit hard to find your feet because you don't know what to lean into. I feel that's on brand for me. Soon I was like, this is what I'm going for, and I'm going to lean into it. And that's what she had to say about her having the epiphany, or as Matt Hardy would say, a premonition of realizing what her fucking WWE character is. Apparently.
Fucking God.
What the? A karate kaiju? Nobody wants to put their eyes on you. I sound like Sean's View Entertainment because I'm rhyming, but, like...
Oh
what,
my God.
How delusional. Is that what working with Eva Marie does to somebody?
I guess.
Is that what going to Monday Night Raw does to somebody?
I guess.
Doing the Dewdrop? I never in my fucking life heard something so fucking completely ludicrous. I'm not talking about the rapper. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, nobody cares about this fucking story. It's not even a story. What is the story? That, the Eva Marie came back and she had Dewdrop as her muscle, and Dewdrop won every match for her because Eva Marie doesn't know how to wrestle, so she'd rather have somebody wrestle matches for her, and when Dewdrop won, she would claim that Eva Marie won the match, and then she would slap Dewdrop for whatever reason, and fucking then get put in this horrible storyline with Alexa Bliss and have the worst women's match I've ever seen. If you want my thoughts on that, go watch the SummerSlam review, because I'm not going to rant about that again. But then all of a sudden Dewdrop gets tired of Eva Marie's crap, and then fucking says, the loser of the match, Eva Marie, and then steals her coat. And that was a great heel turn. That was an amazing fucking heel turn. Yeah, you go ahead. Anybody who's fans of fucking Dewdrop and Eva Marie, you go ahead and try to tell me that was a great heel turn in the wrestling business. Go ahead and try to make your comparisons, because I know they will. They're gonna. I know. Go ahead, try and make your comparisons to that being a better heel turn than Shawn Michaels super kicking Marty Jannetty and fucking goddamn fucking Seth Rollins turning on the Shield and fucking goddamn Triple H turning on Shawn Michaels, and you go ahead. You go the fuck ahead and try to tell me that that's a better heel turn than that, because I know there's going to be these delusional Eva Marie and Dewdrop stands that are going to say that shit. There's delusional people saying that Nia Jax is one of the best heels ever in wrestling. There's people legitimately saying that.
Oh, God.
There's people saying that Kenny Omega was a better heel than Ric Flair ever was. There's people saying these delusional things, Austin.
Jesus Christ.
This shit pisses me off so much. The dumb shit that they say,
well,
like Dewdrop. If you're watching this, Dewdrop, stop supporting garbage. You were good as Piper Niven. You're a decent women's wrestler. You shouldn't be associated with this fucking Monday night fucking landfill. Fucking, instead of sitting here taking a new fucking name and taking this gimmick that you didn't even understand. You didn't even understand the gimmick, and sit here and be putting a fucking team with somebody that looks like she hasn't wrestled a day in her life, that got trained by Brian Kendrick and still wrestles worse than a fucking goddamn 87-year-old woman on a fucking ice. Oh, I'm getting red in the face.
Well, since you're getting mad,
Do better.
Why don't you just play the Fallout from Cross?
I don't even know if Cross was on TV this week, to be honest.
No,
I don't know.
Raw Fallout.
Well, I'm gonna play that, but I want to see what he did on Raw as well, because I don't know if he did anything. So I can start the fire. Oh, I'm sorry. Big E was on Raw Talk.
Hang on. I just saw a tweet from WWE last night. What is this? Lily or Charlie?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about that. So Alexa Bliss, since they're doing that match at Extreme Rules, Alexa Bliss gave Charlotte her own doll now.
Wow.
This is what we're doing in the women's division now, is giving each other fucking dolls. That's what we're doing for the women's championship now. This is the level of what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Fucking Charlie! My fucking god, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
God damn it. What did Cross do on fucking Raw? You know, Cross, I don't even see Cross on Raw. I see him on Raw Fallout. No, Cross was not on Raw.
Great, what did he do on fucking Raw Fallout?
I'm about to play it for you. The video is called Karrion Kross plans to make everyone fall and pray. Raw Fallout.
Is this from last night?
Yep, September 13th, 2021.
Alright.
My name is Karrion Kross. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
What?
Deep down, most of you don't know who you really are. However, you have an idea of who you'd like to be, but no one finds their true nature.
Cross, what the fuck are you talking about?
Suffering. Or inflicting the suffering. But now,
We're showing him
the
beating up
suffering I've
Keith
generated
Lee.
has become insatiable. My list of casualties on Raw continue to grow. I want to know if there's an ounce of empathy within my body, or if I enjoy every second of my opponent's agony. You tell me. You want to know my motives, my desires, my ultimate plan?
Your ultimate plan.
What if I don't know the answers to these questions? What if this is all I know? There's only one certainty. I will hurt every single person in this place until there is no one left, and I get everything that I want.
Okay.
Because I am not here to get lost.
Okay. You know what I want?
Oh god.
Not you. Your wife! Like,
They were showing clips of him beating up Keith Lee, Jeff Hardy, Humberto Carrillo, John Morrison, and Ricochet.
I genuinely...
Even though he lost to Jeff Hardy twice, I think.
I genuinely just want Scarlett to come on the main roster. I really do.
I don't know why she's not there. I don't know where she is.
No.
All she's doing is all Scarlett's been doing is just posting bikini pictures on Instagram. That's all she's been doing. And they even released Cross posted. They released a new T-shirt for him, and it has Scarlett on it. But she's not there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Somebody needs to ask her that question, where the fuck she is. Because my god, Cross, you're not doing shit on this fucking main roster.
Oh, but he said his decimation will continue, Austin.
His decimation? He's about to get a decimation from me! Fucking...
Shuffle. Step by step every week I'm going to pulverize everyone around me. Like clockwork. Until everyone learns to fall and pray.
Where's your wife?
So where's your wife? I want to see what the comments are saying on it. Oh my god. People are saying he's finally hitting his stride. Oh my god, this person said, those who saying he needs his wife, the point is to get him over without her there. They're avoiding her because she's a Sable 2.0.
Go fuck yourself. Scarlet can actually fucking wrestle, you dumbass.
Oh my god.
You know who's a Sable 2.0? Eva Marie.
This person said, well, the same person said, if he can't get over without her, then was he ever all that great to begin with? That's what WWE's logic is.
He can get over without her, it's just he was better with fucking her. And they're not booking him right. They had him lose to Jeff Hardy on his debut.
Yeah.
If you think that's booking him right, getting him over, then you are high.
So someone quoted what he said in the video, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. And people are saying that that's apparently a reference to Sean O'Hare.
Okay. I mean, did anybody really care too much about Sean O'Hare? I mean, rest in peace, but fuck.
People are saying this was the perfect time to debut Scarlett.
Yes. Yes.
This person said, bring in Scarlett because everyone's jaw drops when they see her, but when they see you, they feel like they want to get dropped. Well, that's what Cross said on Raw Fallout. Are we going to talk about Cross every week now?
I hope not, because this is the 4th week in a row.
Well, we will have to talk about wrestling in October because I believe they said it's October 4th. It's either October 4th and 5th or the 5th and the 6th. I forget which. That they are going to be bringing back the WWE Draft, Austin.
How are they going to do it the 5th and the 6th, like the 4th and 5th? The 5th and the 6th?
God damn it! Let me go to the fucking thing
How
I
are they
sent
going to
you
do?
so I
Are
can
they
see
going
the
to do?
date.
Are they going to do fucking Raw?
It's October 1st and October 4th. Sorry.
Okay.
Fucking.
Okay.
I should have looked at the dates, but
So
nevertheless,
it starts on
still.
SmackDown, ends on Raw.
That's what I'm assuming. Let me go to my calendar to check. But nevertheless, they're bringing back the draft. I don't know if they're going to include NXT in it because, well, since they're debuting the NXT 2.0, so which we'll also be talking about that next podcast. But like, so I don't know. Why is my calendar not? Okay, so October 1st is a Monday, and then wait, October 1st is a Monday, and then the 4th is a Thursday. SmackDown's not on Thursday.
What?
Are they gonna have it on a Thursday?
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping the draft is good. I'm guessing the reason they're doing it is because of how bad Raw is right now.
Dude,
it's still gonna be bad,
Devin,
even if they do draft
That's
people.
not the reason they're doing it. That's
What
not
is the reason?
Because they do it every year.
Well, yeah, but they do a superstar shakeup. They don't do draft
No,
every year.
that it's called a draft. It was a draft last year.
Well, yeah, but they didn't draft everybody. Are they going to be drafting everybody?
I don't know.
Or because I feel like that's what they should do. They should do an overall draft of everybody, make things feel fresh. But like, I mean, SmackDown doesn't really need anything drafted, but Raw, But even still,
some tells me they're gonna fuck over SmackDown. Some tells me.
But the thing is, even if like Raw does draft like Edge and like other big people, Raw's still gonna be shit. Like, Raw is always terrible. Like, no matter who you have on there. I mean, for fuck's sake, you have fucking Karrion Kross and Keith Lee and Damian Priest all on Raw. Is it making Raw any better? No. It doesn't matter who you add to Raw. It's the core basis of Raw is terrible. God, imagine they draft fucking Eva to SmackDown. That's gonna piss me off.
Dude.
That's gonna piss me off.
Evolution will just come to fucking SmackDown.
Fire her, please. She gives nothing to the business.
Evolution is a mystery.
But there is one more thing I want to talk about. I can't think of anything else. So I wanted to talk about. This doesn't have anything to do with wrestling, thankfully. Let me look this up. Because I want to talk about Halloween Kills. The reason I want to talk about it is I'm sure everybody's seen the trailer by now. Apparently, they released another teaser trailer. I haven't watched it. I've seen everything I want to see before it comes out. It's Halloween Kills is supposed to come out October 15th, and I'm fucking hyped. I got to make sure I request that day off of work so I can go see it. But so. The reason I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it, and because you know about it. So basically, there's two things. One, apparently, Halloween Kills and Venom: Let There Be Carnage were supposed to come out on the exact same day, but they moved Venom to the beginning of October. I'm pretty sure like October 1st or something. It's like in the very beginning of October. And I guess the reason they did that is so they don't interfere with each other's like opening day box office. But also, they announced that Halloween Kills is going to be in theaters, but it's also going to be streaming exclusively on Peacock. So, what do you think about that? Because there's people saying that them streaming Halloween Kills on streaming services is going to take away their box office from the theaters, and it's going to be a bad thing. What do you think about it, like streaming on Peacock and the theaters? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
I don't know. I mean, the Suicide Squad didn't get much of a box office because of it being on HBO Max as well. But there have been movies like Mortal Kombat who got a good box office. Black Widow still got a pretty good box office. I'm trying to think what else got a good box office.
Oh, speaking of Black Widow, did you know that Scarlett Johansson's not going to be in the Marvel movies anymore?
Well, yeah.
I saw that because the whole like Black Widow thing, and I was like, that's fucked.
I mean, she's also dead canon now, so
yeah.
Because of Endgame, and that movie was a prequel, so
yeah.
But
I mean, I wish they would have picked something else besides Peacock, because Peacock is really fucking shitty. I know because watching WWE pay-per-views on there, like when stuff is live on there, I get kicked out of the stream so much, and it like buffers. So
I mean, it was fine.
I wish it could have been on like HBO Max or whatever, like Godzilla vs. Kong.
Well,
but,
when it comes
to
Peacock, when it comes to movies, at least I know when it comes to movies that are in theaters, they don't have ads, thankfully. But
I mean, they have previews, which are technically ads.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying like in Peacock, it doesn't actually have ads like during the middle of the fucking movie or whatever. Because
Yeah.
I watched The Boss Baby 2, not proudly on Peacock, but
He said not proudly.
but it had no ads and it worked fine, so I don't think it will be too bad. But I plan on seeing that in theaters. The only two other movies I plan on seeing in theaters is Halloween Kills and Spider-Man No Way Home. So
Yeah. I mean, I might see Venom in theater. It just depends, cause I'm gonna request off work to see Halloween Kills. Like that's no questions asked right there. But in terms of like, because like I don't want to request off like the week before to fucking see Venom 2. Hopefully, well, when is October 15th? Actually, let me go back to my calendar. Apparently, I closed my calendar. Let me open it
it's
back
most
up.
likely a Friday. I can tell you that.
Okay, let's see. October 15th is a Friday.
Yeah.
So I'll have to request that off. And then let me see when Venom comes out. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Not trailer release date.
I thought it was supposed to come out on the 24th of this month, because that's what it was saying.
I said I put new release date. Venom, Let There Be Carnage only in theaters October 1st. So that's going to be on a Monday.
Okay.
Monday, October 1st for Venom, and then Friday, October 15th for
Wait,
Halloween
hang on a
Kills.
second. No.
What?
October 1st is a Friday.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What the fuck? What was I... Hold on. Oh, okay, so my calendar, when I was looking up the draft thing, my calendar messed up and put the month to November, but it still said it was October. So for the draft, it's gonna start on SmackDown, which is the first, and then it's gonna go to Raw on Monday, which is the fourth. My apologies.
Okay.
Think this fucking calendar. But so Venom will be coming out Friday, October 1st, and then Halloween Kills Friday, October 15th.
I'll probably watch
So,
Venom sometime else. I'm probably just gonna watch
yeah.
Halloween Kills and that.
I'm hoping for Halloween Kills, like, I'm watching the theater. I'm not fucking watching it on Peacock. Fuck you, Peacock.
I don't even
But,
know what's coming out in November. I mean, we could talk about, if we want to talk about another movie subject, the Matrix 4 trailer came out.
but I want to finish talking about Halloween Kills real quick. So, all I want to say is that I'm seeing it in the theaters. I'm not watching it on Peacock. Because I seen Halloween 2018 in the theater, and I'm gonna make it my mission to see Halloween Kills and Ends in the theater. But I'm hoping it's not going to be a Fast 9 situation where on opening day there was nobody in the theater. I'm really hoping a lot of people are going to go to the theater to see Halloween Kills. I'm hoping so. Either way, I'm excited for the movie. I'm sure we'll talk about it after both of us see it, whether it's on a separate video or if it's on the podcast, whatever we decide to do. But
I don't know.
So the Matrix 4, I didn't know they were making another Matrix.
Yeah, they're
Doesn't that
making
have
a...
Wesley Snipes in it?
It's not.
Wasn't he in the Matrix?
Not Wesley Snipes.
You sure?
I don't think he was Wesley Snipes, Devin.
I could have swore.
I'll look for you. But
I don't know
even...
what. Okay, I looked it up. I don't know what movie I was thinking of. It was Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss, and I don't know all the characters, but
Here, I'm gonna...
what the fuck did I see Wesley Snipes in that I thought it was The Matrix?
Blade, maybe?
Yeah, Blade, that's what I was thinking of. I don't know why I was thinking they're the same thing. I have no fucking clue why.
Well, for the Matrix Resurrections, because that's what it's going to be called.
Oh god, why?
Because that's how they're doing it.
You know, a movie's never going to be good if it's called Resurrection.
Oh god. Well,
I
Keanu
always look
Reeves.
at Halloween Resurrection as the baseline for that.
Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss are returning. I don't think Lawrence Fishburne is though. Which, yeah.
So what's making them make another Matrix all of a sudden? When did they when did the third one come out?
Third one came out, I think 2002.
Why the fuck are they releasing one now? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Keanu's gonna be there though.
Let me make sure I read all my topics so I'm not missing anything.
I mean, let me see when it
Oh yeah, there was one last topic. One last topic. I
Oh,
forgot.
Revolutions came out. Oh wait, hang on.
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
That can't be right. They can't
What?
both the sequels couldn't have came out in 2003.
Did they? Did they come? I think they did come out back to back. I heard.
Did they come out back to back?
I think so. I think it. Yeah, because I remember I heard somebody talking about the Matrix series, and they said that like 2 was really fucking good, but 3 sucked because it came out like back to back with 2, and like it made nobody care about Matrix 3,
When did it come
whatever it was
out?
called.
It's not even giving me the date.
Oh my god, dude! I completely forgot I had this as a topic. I'm glad I went back and checked.
Oh god, what is it? Just tell me.
Hulk Hogan's lies.
Oh dear God, we're ending on this. Shit.
So this came as a random thing. This was posted by Wrestling Republic on Instagram, but basically Twitter user Alan_cheapshot randomly put together a list of every single one of Hulk Hogan's alleged lies, like ever. So
Alright, well, before we get to that, hang on a minute.
okay, so there's a lot of lies here. There is 9 pages of lies on this.
Oh god.
So this was all a Twitter thread made by his name is Alan_cheapshot on Twitter. You can probably go find this Twitter thread. This was posted 2 days ago on Instagram. This isn't given a date on the tweets though. But so I'm just gonna read every single one of these lies, and I'll get Austin's reaction as well as everybody who's watching's reaction. So the first one, Hogan starred in Mr. Nanny and Santa with Muscles. Hogan claims he rewrote both scripts entirely, only to have his writing credits stolen from him by the Dastardly Writers Guild.
What?
Apparently that was a lie by Hogan.
Why the fuck?
Hogan says he used to fight Pride fighters in the 70s. Pride Fighting Championships was founded in 1997.
Oh my god.
Hogan claimed he was the first to slam Andre, that Andre weighed 600 pounds when Hogan body slammed him, and the lie that Andre died a few days. And then he lied that Andre died a few days after the slam.
What?
Hogan also lied and claimed he tore 18 muscles in his back while slamming Andre. Andre was 500 pounds, not 600 pounds. Why would he say that Andre died a few days after he slammed him? What the fuck?
Why?
Next one. The wrestler director Darren Aronofsky offered him the lead role 3 times. Hogan claims he turned it down because he didn't deserve it. Aronofsky categorically denies that Hogan was ever even considered for the role.
My God, he wouldn't have even been able to do it, dude. Like, it's like 2008.
Oh my god. He was an all-state pitcher in high school, and that he was scouted by both the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds, but an injury prevented him from signing with either team. That was a lie.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This is only the second page. Hogan claims he's the one who first noticed Kevin Owens' potential.
What?
Quote, well, I hate to brag about it, but I'm the first one to point the finger at Kevin Owens after a decade of solid work in the Indies. So he claimed when Kevin Owens came to WWE, Hogan claimed that he was the first one to ever see potential in him, even though Kevin Steen was in Ring of Honor for like a decade,
Jesus
making a name for himself. John Belushi sadly died in 1982, but apparently, according to Hulk Hogan, he partied with him after WrestleMania 2 in 1986.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
What did he party with? A dead corpse?
I don't know. Hogan told Taker that he had caused permanent damage to his neck by botching the tombstone spot, and Taker believed him for the better part of 2 years before finally seeing a tape of the match, which clearly showed Hogan's head came nowhere near the chair. Alright, page 5.
Oh my... We're already on page 5?
Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 of these per page. It's an Instagram post, that's why it's...
Okay.
Hulk Rules, an album released by Hulk Hogan and the Wrestling Boot Band. One of the most famous tracks from the album is the tribute song Hulkster in Heaven. According to Hogan, he met a very ill Make-A-Wish kid in England and got him a ticket to SummerSlam at Wembley Stadium to watch him wrestle in the main event. Hogan wasn't at SummerSlam, and he also wasn't in the UK at the time.
Oh my God.
Alright, page 6. That was a big tweet, so that got its own page. Hulk Hogan claimed that he was asked to join a startup company known as the UFC. While UFC wasn't nearly as popular as it is today, Hogan said he wouldn't have joined because, quote, guys get beat up when the fight should be stopped.
Oh my God.
While he was in WCW, Hogan said that pay-per-view bout between him and Mike Tyson was supposed to commence. Hogan's excuse as to why it didn't happen, he said Tyson was too scared of him. Oh my god. George Foreman Grill. Hogan claimed on an episode of Hogan Knows Best that the reason he didn't get the offer was because he was out picking up his kids from school.
What? What?
Alright, what page are we on? Page 7. Hogan did claim that back in his heyday, he wrestled 400 days in 1 year. Hogan claimed that since he traveled so frequently between the US and Japan, the time difference made the 400 days a possibility. Oh my fucking...
No, it doesn't.
In Hulk Hogan's autobiography, he made the claim that Elvis was a huge Hogan fan before Hogan joined the WWF. He did work in Memphis in 1977. However, Elvis died in 1977.
My fucking God.
Hogan claimed that both Metallica and the Rolling Stones wanted him as their bass player, but Metallica member Lars Ulrich came to Hogan himself to ask him to play with the group.
No. Just no.
Page 8. Hogan claimed he came up with the idea for the NWO, but he wanted it to be him, Booty Man, and the Nasty Boys.
Who the fuck is Booty Man?
It's probably a unknown Vince Russo gimmick that we don't know
That was
about.
before Vince Russo was even in the company.
Oh, well, I don't know what Booty Man was then.
It sure wasn't Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
Hogan claimed Harley Race came to the arena with a gun in Kansas City in the 1980s
What the
and
fuck?
set the ring on fire.
What?
And then when he ran into Hogan, he shook his hand, thanked him for all he had done for wrestling, and asked for a job.
What?
What the fuck? Hogan claims he sat next to Kerry Von Erich on a flight to Japan 72 hours before Kerry killed himself.
No. Just no.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Hogan claimed he was the wrestler responsible for the WWF first selling merchandise.
No,
He had to talk Vince
no,
into it.
no, 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 no.
Oh my god. Hogan claimed he had been offered and turned down a so-called Legends match at WrestleMania 22. The alleged match, Hulk Hogan versus Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Why? Why? Why would that even be a possibility, Hogan? Why?
When he ran for president, Leno, I'm assuming they're talking about Jay Leno, asked Hogan about his platform. Hogan said, quote, flat tax, brother. Jay asked him to explain it for the folks at home. Hold on. Oh, goddamn. Hogan stammered before coming up with 16%. Jay asked how he came up with that number. He mumbled something about 16% being higher than 15%.
Jesus Christ.
Hogan claimed he was blackballed from Hollywood because he turned down a gay producer's advances in the 1980s.
What?
And here we go, the last page. Hogan claimed he was banned from Letterman because he stopped Letterman from hitting on a Linda Hogan. Hogan has appeared on Letterman many times.
Jesus Christ.
Hogan said he used to be 6'9", but now only after his back and knee surgeries he's 6'4".
Jesus.
Hogan said he was going to commit suicide. Literally had a gun in his hand pointed at his head when he got a call from Laila Ali that he took as a sign he would keep trying to live.
The fuck?
I don't know what that one means. Hogan claimed that Vern Gagne got Nick Bockwinkel to shoot on him during one of their AWA title matches. Hogan shot back and won the fight.
Jeez.
And the last one, Hogan said he wanted to drop the title to Piper in 1985, but he didn't think Piper would be willing to lose it back to him, so he didn't drop it.
Jesus Christ.
And that was all of Hulk Hogan's lies throughout the year. What is on that fucking album, Hulk Rules? I'm about to look it up.
I do not know.
Hulk Rules album. I'm trying to... Oh my god. Oh, it has 10 tracks. The first one, Hulksters in the House.
Oh.
The second one, American Made. The third one, Hulksters Back. The fourth one, Wrestling Boot Traveling Band. Track 5, Bad to the Bone. Track 6, I Wanna Be a Hulkamaniac. Track 7, Beach Patrol. Track 8, Hulk's the One. Track 9, Hulkster in Heaven. And track 10, Hulk Rules. Oh god, I want to play one of these. Which one should I play?
I don't know.
Oh, it only gives links for 3 of them. Do you want to hear American Made, Hulk's the One, or Hulkster in Heaven?
American Made sounds interesting.
Alright, let me click on it. It's taking me to YouTube.
What the fuck?
What is this?
What the fuck?
It doesn't even have Hulk. Hulk Hogan's not even in it. Let me try Hulk's the One. Let's see if.
Oh dear God.
This sounds like a song they would use to make like a AEW parody for Jim Cornette. Apparently, the person singing right now is Linda Hogan.
The fuck?
Oh my god, do I have to put that in the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hulk's not in this one either. Let's try Hulkster in Heaven. It says it's Hulk Hogan's album. Where is he? Ew.
What the fuck?
I saw it on TV.
Is this Hulk Hogan?
I guess it'll be an empty seat.
This is Hogan.
Oh my gosh!
But now you tore my heart.
I used to tear my shirt, but now you tear my heart.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
No, I'm done. I'm done. What the fuck?
To cheer me on tonight. The spotlight now grows dim. Now it's not on me. The prayers we said together are still our guarantee.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Someone said this was my cousin's wedding song.
Oh.
Someone said I cry myself to sleep every night listening to this. I used to tear my shirt, but now you tore my heart.
My god.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess we can end off on that.
Someone said gonna be playing this at my funeral.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
I'll have this play as the background music for the outro.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of the What the Fuck podcast. We will see you next week for episode number 20. We're getting into the 20s, and that means we've been doing this podcast for 5 months. Jesus Christ.
God.
And also, episode 20 will be the finale of season 2 of Stranger Things as well. So, and we will be talking about the new NXT So stay tuned for all that and more to come next week for What the Fuck Podcast episode
Stay
20.
tuned for Index Talk. Index Talk.
Oh yeah, yep. But thank you for watching this week's episode. We'll see you all next week. Till then, what the fuck and peace.
Peace.